Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our live QA session streamed to our Facebook group and social media, including Instagram as well. So we have a question here about a person with a MA history 46% and a teaching career. Three things are very important when you're applying for the work study permit. What does the visa officer do? General rule, if you have at least 60% or higher with limited backlogs or no backlogs, and your English skills are very good, at least 6.5 to 7, and the program of study is relevant to your current job and future career prospects, the chances of getting the visa are about 70 to 80%. So this is the three rule, which is very important. When you have less than 60% and when you're talking about 46%, it is difficult. I wouldn't say it is impossible. I have seen a lot of exceptions. We've had a student who has 43% who was approved a couple of months ago. And in fact, the applicant applied from Qatar or Kuwait, if I'm not mistaken. So, and we had also last week, we had a student who has 30 backlogs. So there are always exceptions. But again, I wouldn't say that this is a general, like, okay, you apply and you have a good chances of getting visa. Academics are very important. If your academics are low, you are definitely having, a higher risk of refusal here. So make sure that you understand the risk and take it forward. Okay. So, well, I wish you good luck. I hope it works out. There's a very good program we work with, Trinity Western University. They are picky with the academics, about 3 GPA, 60% is what they really look into. But, I would say like, yeah, so I probably would say that, might be a bit of difficult. Hello, just give me a second. Hello.
Yeah, hi. This is Ram. I just called you to apply for my second course.
Yeah, Ram, can you send me a message? I'll call you back. I'm in a Zoom meeting till 1 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, sure. I will send my name and message number.
Oh,
sure.
Okay, cell phone ki baat hai, Ram. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I send the phone number. Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. So, Gagandeep, okay, you're Gagandeep Kaur.
हाँ जी सर, आपने वो माय सिस्टर
आप कल या परसों आपके सिस्टर से बात हुई गगनप्रीत? शी इज फ्रॉम पटियाला, राइट? गगनप्रीत or no? Your voice is not clear. I'm losing you, and your voice is not clear. Yeah, reconnect again. Try to reconnect again, and we'll talk. Okay. But again, as I said, your sister name is okay. Your sister's name is Gaganpreet Kaur. This is another person. Okay. Well, have your sister connect with us.
Hello.
And hello. Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
सर मैं गगनदीप कौर का ब्रदर बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
Okay. Yes, please.
तो मतलब ऐसे ही सर्कमस्टांसेस बने हुए थे. हम प्लान 2019 में करना चाहते थे, बट मेरे फादर एक्सपायर हो गए थे, फिर हम लोग प्लान नहीं कर पाए.
Okay. See, you can definitely apply, but the concern is the chances of getting a visa are limited when the academics are low. Okay. I wouldn't say that it is 100% visa will be refused, but most likely if there is low academics, then there is a higher risk of refusal.
Sir, any solution for that?
There is no solution. You just have to hope and try that. Other than that, there's not really much here. Academics are very important criteria for all international students. When you're planning for study visa, you will have a very good chances of visa approval if your academics are good.
Sir, बस अभी सिनेरियो यही है कि उनकी स्टडी यही है.
Okay, what is she doing now?
Doing teacher as a teacher, primary teacher है.
कहाँ पे? Which city and where are you
Ambala
from?
Sir, Ambala में. हाँ, married है. हाँ जी, unmarried है.
from Punjab and Haryana, just because what is happening, huge volume of applications to sub-agents, aaj ke din mein, what is happening, like if you see the last 1 week, it has to be, it has to be, unfortunately, there are thousands of sub-agents. Many of them have never, many Haryana or Punjab mein dekhenge to 10,000 se upar sub-agents. Many of them have never traveled abroad. Many of them do not have good education. Many of them do not even speak English and बैठे हुए international education sub-agent बैठ के. So it is bound to happen. The visa approval rates are very high these days, and you can give it a try, but again, it will be a lottery. 46%, it is a bit of a risk of refusal.
Sir, मतलब मैंने काफी वीडियोस देखी, बट मैं कनेक्टेड आपसे ही हो पाया. मुझे एक होप सी है कि अगर मैं करूं, so
have your sister connect with me. It is important for the person to talk to me so that we can take it forward. I'm happy that you as a brother, you're concerned about your sister, but I'm here. Ye Zoom link jo hai, this is active from 10:30 in the morning. Okay. और मैं शाम को यहाँ पे 12 बजे इंडिया टाइम तक तो मैं यहाँ पे रहता ही हूँ, 11-12 इंडिया टाइम तक. So she can connect with me, we can discuss and we can take.
Okay sir, no issue.
Okay, आप क्या करते हो?
मेरा सर फार्मा बिजनेस है, मेरा फार्मास्यूटिकल्स का.
Pharmaceutical business, yeah. Well, like we can give it a try, but again, to be honest, it comes with a lot of moral responsibility. जब people connect with us and पूछते हैं कि गौतम sir, we will apply, कि इतना hope होता है कि यार कुछ,
हाँ सर, मैं एक्चुअल आपकी कन्वर्सेशन देखी थी, जो 40+ मेरे को उन सर का नाम नहीं याद आ रहा है अभी, बट उसके बाद मेरा काफी होप आपको लेके मतलब हुई थी कि चलो कि शायद कोई है जो उस टाइम पे.
Unfortunately, I'm not the visa officer. अगर मेरे हाथ में होता तो हम यहाँ पे जो
हाँ जी
इंडिया बना देते कनाडा को, बट अगेन
नहीं सर वो नहीं है, बट एक होप होती है कि एक अच्छी गाइडेंस के साथ अगर हो सके तो मे बी. बाकी तो हार्ड लक है सर, परमात्मा ने चाहा.
Sure.
सेंटेंस आई नो.
Gursimran, yeah. Simran, have your sister reach out to me. Tell, just ask her to remind that you spoke to me, and we'll take it forward. I've just opened off. I've just signed up an office in Chandigarh, and we are actually having the repairs. Let me show you the office. It is in Sector 44, and we have, a very nice person helping us out there, Harman, and I'll just show you. This is, just give me a second. This is our video in office process. Where is this? Okay, where is this video? We are just doing the repairs out there. Maybe I just send it to Jeevan. I can find it there. Yeah, so this is our Chandigarh office coming in. Just give me a second. Let me just stream it here. So good location. I wouldn't say that it is in the prime, but this is still a good location out here. So this is a Chandigarh office in the process.
Okay, sir.
Gautam sir, with which sector you are?
44.
44?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Jasbir Singh. I stay in Chandigarh.
That's nice. Yeah. So we're almost done with the repairs. I think another 1 week we should, and we actually started posting to hire people out there. So I love Chandigarh. Very nice people out there. Very educated crowd out there, and so we've just posted advertisement for hiring staff out there, which is the biggest challenge in India as of today.
I can help you out in this.
Yes, sure.
I can help out. I can help out in this. I'm working as a professional in HR stream. From last 25 years here.
To be honest, thank you. What, you'll be surprised. Actually, I think I used to travel to India very often when I worked in Mohawk College. I was the head of South Asia. So as a part of the travels, I used to travel, right? It was like saal mein 3 baar jata tha main. Uske baad, I left my job in 2016. 2017 se, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5 years, I've been to India only once. And all the offices, what we have in CIP, this is our 6th office, is all thankful to people like you who are helping me. Harman, who's just helped me with the office, who's helping me, he's actually one of our applicants' brother-in-law, Jijaji.
Okay.
So I've never been to India, only once. I've started CIP sitting here in Canada, and all the offices, all the team, I have all hired out here, but I'm planning to come in September and October. I'll be there for a couple of months.
Okay.
So, yeah, can you just send me a message? If you are a professional HR, that would really be great. And I would love to have your help with. This is my number. Just if you send me a message, and we will connect with you.
Okay, sure.
Where are you in sector? Which sector do you live in, Chandigarh?
I live in sector 50.
Okay, 50, which is not far. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 44, I hear it's not 35, 17, 35, jahan pe pura hub hai, but again, for us, we don't really need to be there. We have a very strong
I lived in sector 44 for a few years. It is really good sector, and a lot of this training and institutes are there, So good number of crowd can come to the office.
Yeah, but again, hamare dikhiyega, I started CIP India in 2000. After leaving my job in Mohawk 2017, se maine shuru kiya hai. We have till now we have not advertised in India, zero advertisement, and I've been able to connect with thousands of applicants. I think since the last 5 years, if you're looking at, I probably have talked to more than 50,000 people directly.
That's great,
Right, zero advertisement, and we receive more than 1,000 applications every year.
Yeah. I came to know about you through Mr. Salil only. Day before yesterday, I saw that interview,
I talked to him yesterday as well. Very hardworking person, I was also an international student, an adult international student 10 years ago. I came from Europe, and we've been through a lot of difficult journey with adult students as well. But we make our choices, and happy to be here. So, okay. Yeah, Jaspreet, I will get back to you, Jaspreet. Let me just go through the queries, and we'll.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, Robin. I think Robin was here previously, right, Robin?
No, I didn't connect you on Zoom session, but I did connect with you on Facebook Messenger. I think we briefly connected for a few minutes.
Okay. Yes, so, Robin, please. Where are you from, Robin, and how can we help you?
I am from Mumbai.
Okay.
So basically, I'm a 36-year-old, we can say, matured student. So I had applied for Canada study permit last year for supply chain management in Saskatchewan Polytechnic, and unfortunately, I got rejection because the course which I selected was not aligned with my, academics or work experience. So
that is very sad. So what is your current job, and which program did you apply?
So until last year, I was working as a service delivery manager, which comes into IT infrastructure. It's a non-technical job. So I was planning for going, supply chain management for 1-year course, but later on,
it is not relevant, right? How could
I know?
But who was your consultant? Kisne aapko ye advice diya?
There was a consultant in Mira Road where I stay. All India abroad, something. The name is the consultant.
That is very bad. That is
I know. I trusted him blindly, and I think I didn't do much research on this. And later, after on, I took the course of Strategic Global Business Management in Conestoga for 2 years, and I attended for 2 months online classes from Jan to Feb. And again, I got refusal stating the same. And also, they added that I had a low academics. But
what is your bachelor stream in percentage?
My bachelor's was in banking and insurance. Way back in 2009, I had completed, and I had aggregate of 60.55%, and I had overall 6 backlogs, which I had completed in first go.
So, it's basically an average profile. 60% is the bare minimum what most visa officer would consider, and 6 backlogs. You should have looked for an MBA program.
But I believe they require 16 years of education, and
there are some universities, mid-tier universities, which accept as well. We work with Trinity Western University. We have many students approved. University of Canada West, they have improved a lot the infrastructure. It is a part of global university systems. University of Canada West, Global University Systems is a global education group which has universities in Canada, US. Concordia University in Chicago is owned by GUS, and University of Law in UK. They have universities in Ireland, Germany, Singapore. You had options now.
I didn't click me at that point of time because I think I made a decision in a haste probably. So probably after 2 refusals, I think I would like to know chances. How can I go forward, and I can try for probably like for May intake.
Well, again, as I said, for adult students, if there is a possibility, I don't really advise, like I wouldn't insist, but again, if there is an opportunity, please go for masters. Okay. That will really help you getting acceptance, a higher chances of visa approval. Because when you are a seasoned professional, when you have many years of work experience, IT professionals, I wouldn't advise to focus on masters because they have tons of specialty programs, big data, data analytics, mobile applications, blockchain development, cybersecurity, tons of programs for IT professionals. You are 35 plus, it doesn't make sense to go for a master's. But again, for adult students who are from a business stream, MBA would definitely be a better choice. I have an office in Mumbai, Robin. It's in Andheri East, Uptown. It's a very limelight building, and everybody in Mumbai usually knows that. Do you know this location?
I stayed in Andheri for a couple of years where I was studying. So yeah, I'm aware of it.
Uptown, right? So our office is out there.
Yeah.
If you check on the website, I think you will see the address, or
it's like 20 kilometers from my place. It's not too far.
Okay, let me give you Gokul's number. Gokul and Raj from our Mumbai team. And very difficult after 2 visa refusals, to be honest. I always advise students to make the right choice, because once you have a visa refusal, it complicates things in your future. This is very important. It's not something which kind of is easy, but the more refusals you have, it makes things more complicated.
Okay. Any particular province or university you would like to suggest?
Province, आपके situation में, it's more about getting an acceptance in MBA program. So BC में 2 universities, University of Canada West, University of Trinity Western University, and also if you're okay with small provinces, right, then University of New Brunswick. I'm not sure if you will be able to get it, but you can also check it as well. But unfortunately, we don't work. I'm trying to get an agreement with them, but for Indian students, it's not easy getting agreements with India, because 90% of the students coming to Canada are from India, 80 to 90%. So it takes time to get the approvals, but you can look into the Atlantic provinces as well. We work with University of Prince Edward Island, and New Brunswick University, UNB, you can also check in. BC University of Canada West and Trinity Western University, I think it should be pretty good with 60% to get an acceptance.
Okay.
So think about it, and if you are interested, please reach out to Gokul. But again,
I just wanted to add one thing, that I'm currently, I have changed my domain. So I have started working as a project management officer since March. And I'm working for MetLife project, which is in TCS only. So it's like 3.5 months I've started working as a project management officer. So I believe if we go for a project management course, would that be fine, or you would require, you would suggest for a master's only?
I would, after 2 visa refusals, I would definitely suggest masters.
Okay.
Just let me share you and explain you why.
Okay.
Yeah, friends, if you are here for the first time, let me just share our Facebook and other social network details. This is, I've just shared our Facebook group, WhatsApp group, and Telegram group, and this is our Facebook group here. So University of Canada West, the reason why I'm saying about this is not because it's not just from the financial perspective, but again, if you look at all the universities in Canada with MBA, without GMAT, this is probably one of the best options. Okay, UCW MBA, if you're looking at this institution, they have they have about 9 major concentrations. So MBA in business analytics, MBA in consulting, MBA in entrepreneurship, MBA finance, human resources, leadership, marketing, digital marketing, nonprofit, and project management. So here, you can do an MBA in project management, you can do a business analytics. One, a better credibility from the visa perspective, given that you're already a senior manager, right? You have so seasoned professional with many years of work experience. Second advantage is in the express entry, you will get 30 points instead of 50 points for a postgraduate degree. Right. So, and you're spending the same money. If you study 2 1-year programs, like tuition fees in 1-year programs, it's about $17,000 to $18,000 in most institutions. So you're looking at 17. You're looking at if you study in a college, the tuition fees probably will be about $35,000 for 2 1-year programs or a 2-year program with 4 semesters without a co-op. And if you're looking at this, you're probably it's about 38,000.
Okay.
38 to 40,000, unless they increase the price, which might go up sometime given the demand, right? So
do they have intake for May, or do they have only January and September intake?
Yeah, we can actually do it for January. They also have a May intake.
So do we have sufficient time?
Yeah, we have. What is your IELTS score?
I had given IELTS last in month of Feb, and I had scored listening 8.5, reading 6, writing 6, speaking 7.5, and oral 7.
Okay. Well, you can give it a try. If you have funds and everything ready, you can give it a try. Just give me a second. Hello.
Gautam garu Kishore andi na peru oka 2 minutes time lo istara just oka
In Zoom lo unnanandi nenu. I have about 20 people in Zoom meeting with me. If you send a message on WhatsApp, Andy, you can connect with me in the Zoom as well. But again, I'll probably say about an hour from now. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
WhatsApp message, you can get the link there.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for that. Yes. So think about it, but again, you really need a lot of luck. Okay, it is 2 refusals, wrong choice of programs. We had many people approved with 2 refusals, 3 refusals. There was one guy in our Facebook group. He's from Surat. I will always remember. He contacted me and said, Gautam sir, my visa has been refused 5 times. And 6th time he applied and it was refused on the 6th time. So he wrote a reconsideration letter and he was approved on the 6th time. He was a chartered accountant and he applied to University of Canada West for MBA in finance and he was approved. So with IRCC, we never know how things work out.
Yeah, it's pure luck, I believe.
Sometimes it is pure luck. There is no, very unfortunate circumstances. Yesterday I was talking to a very close student and pharmacy, Northeastern Regulatory Affairs. And there was another student who had 30 backlogs. He was approved. 43%, we had one student and she applied from Qatar or Kuwait and she was approved. Like logic, there is no logic.
Yeah, because with me, there were lots of people in the group who had applied for the, same program. And their background was engineering and they had like multiple backlogs, like 15, 20, and they received the visa. And on the other hand, I had like 6 backlogs, and I was given refusal based of low grades. So it was difficult to digest.
Unfortunately, there's always an element of luck. What is happening with Canada as well? Same with the US. You don't know which visa officer you will fall upon and what hours is going on, right? Like it's just like 2 minutes. My cousin's son actually just moved to the US. I told him come to Canada, but South se jo bhi hai Telugu, they're all stuck onto the US. Just Punjab or Canada hota hai wo. So it's very difficult with the H-1B and green card, but he still didn't listen. And the visa officer literally did not even ask anything. He asked only about one question: why do you want to study in this university, and how are you planning to pay the tuition fees? That's it. 2 questions, 1 minute. He said your visa is approved. That's it.
Great.
Right. And same in Canada as well. We don't know which officer is checking in, and there's also this artificial intelligence tool which pulls up all the and prompting as well. So give it a try. Please do connect with Gokul, and we'll see how things will work out. Okay.
Sure.
So this Zoom link is a permanent Zoom link, and this is active from 10:30 in the morning. Send a message. Please avoid WhatsApp if it is possible. Send a message to the cell phone, and if he doesn't respond, things are pretty much busy in the office all the time. Do come back to the Zoom and tell that I am here and I would like to, I'm from Mumbai. I talked to Gautham sir and I would like to apply for University of Canada West, and we'll take it forward from there.
Sure, definitely, Gautham.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Gautham.
Yeah, you're welcome, Robin. Take care. Yeah,
you too. Bye-bye.
Sure. Guys, please bear with me. I see a person here from Ukraine. Victor.
Доброго дня, мене звуть Віктор. Я пробую подавати візу на КУАЕ до Канади. У мене питання щодо формування переводу документів і оригіналу. У мене є оригінали, у мене є переклад, який я зробив завдяки групі в Телеграмі, знайшов там групу Ніагарка. Ніагарка Саппорт, і ця дівчина надала шаблони прикладу, як перекладати. Я переклав, але питання, як це об'єднати в одному файлі. Мені треба спочатку, мій паспорт український, в ньому є 7 сторінок, яких я сканую, і потім перекладаю. Як мені його збирати в мультифайл? Ви там казали про програму. У мене є PDF.
Есть такая программа, да? Есть такая программа, называется PDF Binder.
А як мені складати ці файли? Мені потрібно 7 сторінок паспорту спочатку вкласти 7 сторінок оригіналу, а потім 7 сторінок перекладу. Чи одну сторінку, першу сторінку паспорту, потім сторінка перекладу, потім обратно слідуще. Як зробити вірніше?
Кожен документ окремо. Да? Вы сначала, например, свидетельство рождения. Первый – это оригинал, то, что на украинском языке. Потом переклад. И это 2 документа, вы объединяетесь, у вас получится 1 документ. Правильно?
Ні, це я розумію, що а іменно паспорт, який складається з 7 листів. Як правильно?
Паспорт не треба перекладати. Зачем?
Внутрішній паспорт.
Не треба.
Ні, український.
Не треба, не обов'язково український паспорт переводити. Первую страницу, самый максимум делайте первую страницу и все, больше не надо.
Все, спасибо вам, дуже дякую.
Виктор, я вам отправлю тут наши украинские сотрудники. Оксана в Львове находится, Анна в Польше находится. И там есть еще наша Facebook и наша Telegram. Группа, дуже багато людей, там Facebook группы, там пакують візу, подають більше, там уже 6 тисяч людей в этой группе, Telegram уже почти 1700-1600 людей уже в этом группе.
Спасибо вам велике за підтримку.
Слава Україні, держитесь.
Тримаємось. Україна поб'є ворога. До побачення.
До побачення. Yeah, sorry guys, yes. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Harish. Harish has copied our Mumbai office address here. So Akriti from Canada, Akriti is there.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Akriti. Gopia, just give me a second, Betty. Gopia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who are your result cousins, Amma, Bhavna and?
Yeah, Bhavna is my cousin, sir, and Akriti and Vishal are my friends. These both need help with SOWP, and Bhavna needs help with study visa.
Sure. Okay, I'll take care of it. How was everything with you, Gopia? All good?
Yeah, it's going good, sir. Everything is good right now.
Sure.
Waiting on the work permit, my husband's work permit extension.
Okay, should be fine. As long as what is required for extension, if you are a international student who has graduated, you need your postgraduate work permit and not be a higher job, and advisable to have a couple of pay slips when you
Actually, we applied for my study permit visa extension also, sir, because my visa expires next month, September 30th. So my husband also expires. So Sandeep sir helped me with that.
Sure, should be fine, Amma. Okay, so basically what you do is you have to provide, you as of now, you have applied for study permit extension only, right? And
Yeah,
that should be fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Nama. Yeah, thanks. Akriti, yes, please. So how do you, Akriti, are you Gopia's classmate here in Conestoga?
Yes, we are classmates.
Okay. कहाँ से हो
Sir?
बेटी आप? Where are you from?
पंजाब से.
पंजाब में कहाँ से बेटी?
यहाँ से होशियारपुर से.
होशियारपुर से. I previously worked in Conestoga College, and उसके बाद I worked in Mohawk College. I was the head of South Asia, including India, and मैं पूरा पंजाब घुमा, हर गली गली में have been to every city out there, major city. Okay. Sure. Okay. So what are you studying there, Betty, abhi Akriti?
Web designing, sir.
It's a very good program. Okay. And do you have any experience back home from India?
No, sir.
No. Okay. You were a recent graduate from computer science background.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Okay. So you would like to have your have services for spouse open work permit?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, like मुझे 1 साल हो गया यहाँ पर आई को ना, तो मेरी स्टडी अब नेक्स्ट वीक को फिनिश है.
So what happened, बेटी? तो आपकी शादी कब हुई?
वो तो 2018 में, बट मेरे हस्बैंड को वीजा मिल गया है.
Okay.
Actually, sir, her husband got visa just yesterday.
Yes,
but their medical is going to expire on September 2nd, and her studies will also be done this month, right, sir? So
medical is not really an issue, Betty. So that's fine. आपका जो पढ़ाई अभी, if you're finishing your if you're finishing your studies, so make sure that you get your postgraduate work permit and have it. So when is your study permit expiring?
In December. In December.
Yes, so that is fine. You
सर मुझे यही था कंसर्न कि कोई क्वेश्चन तो नहीं करेंगे कि आपकी वाइफ की स्टडी तो कंप्लीट हो गई और आप उसके बाद आ रहे हो.
It doesn't matter. You are still here. Your study permit is valid. Your husband already has his visa. No issues. Once you get your postgraduate work permit and the Naukri job, reach out to us and we'll help you with the extension. Okay.
Yes.
Did you take a help of a consultant from Punjab for your spouse open work permit, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Punjab mein to wahan pe loot macha hua hai. For students, I've just actually opened an office in Chandigarh as we talk. There's
yes, sir. I saw, sir. Like मैंने देखा था, मैंने अपने ब्रदर का भी पूछना था, इसलिए मैंने आपके देख रही थी मैं भी.
Yeah. So we हमारी जो भी students होते हैं, we don't charge anything. For example, Gopia's uncle is close to me, so I didn't even charge her anything for the process. But Gopia's sister-in-law applied through us. So for students who apply through CIP, I don't charge for my services. From the study
Yes,
visa till the immigration, I do everything free. Only one request is we charge a one-time consultation fees, which goes to, for example, Sandeep ji is my assistant here, so it goes to him
yes, sir.
for assisting the process. Other than that, I don't charge anything for CIP students. So please,
सर,
guys,
आपके जो
provide extensive support. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, please.
सर जो आपका चंडीगढ़ ऑफिस है वो कब तक हो जाएगा वैसे बन जाएगा?
I think probably by next month we should be. It's more about finding the right people in the office. But Betty, we are a virtual platform. आप देख रहे हो like how many people are here every day. So this is a permanent Zoom link. You don't really have to go out and road पे जाके traffic में. You don't really have to worry. We are here every day from 10:30 in the morning India time till
Yes, sir.
रात को 12 बजे तक यहाँ पे है. So this Zoom link is active from 10:30 in the morning India time and active for at least 12 to 15 hours every day. So morning जो है North India team is here. दिन में जो है we have South India team, and evening myself and Nihil ji from our team, I'm here again. Okay.
Sir.
So if you can always knock here, you can always contact. There's one or other person from our team here, and if you need any help, we will coordinate the rest of the process offline.
ओके सर, और जैसे मेरे हस्बैंड का मेडिकल भी एक्सपायर हो रहा है 2 सितंबर को, अगर वो उससे पहले पहुंच जाए तो मतलब उनको जरूरत तो नहीं है कि न्यू मेडिकल करवाने की?
New medical is not required. COVID के time पे जो है, there was a policy where if your medical was expired, you had to come. For example, we had recently one of our students who came in. Her medical was expired, but she came in and no questions asked. Same year as well. But during the COVID, if your medical was expired, it was mandatory to have it. But nowadays, it is not a policy as such. Okay. But if still you are worried about it, yes, have your husband come in and it should be fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Once the visa is already there and you are legally here, you don't really have anything to worry.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll give you our Facebook and these pages, Betty. We have a very strong social media, and even if you're unable to join because there are a lot of people every day in the group, you can just post your queries in our social media groups, and some of our team. Very difficult for me to be everywhere, but if I see the question, I do reply. So make sure that
मैं अपने भाई को मतलब आप अपने भाई के साथ ज्वाइन करूंगी और उसके कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं ना, तो उसको हम. ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
So and Bhavna. So who was after Ankriti?
Vishal, sir.
Vishal. Okay, I saw Bhavna here. G. Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah. Actually,
Robin, Gagandeep Kaur, Divya from Windsor. Divya is here. Divya.
Yeah, I hear. One day back I spoke with you. Yeah.
Yeah, Divya, just give me a second, Amma. Yes, Gopia, you were saying something.
Bhavana has a doubt, sir. Like, tanu BSc Genetics and Microbiology Chemistry మీద చేసింది. So tanu software side రావాలనుకుంటుంది. So is that possible, sir? అంటే ఇట్లా
it is, but in practical, no. Without work experience, if a person is from a genetics or from chemistry side, they do not have work experience, and applying for a program in IT will most likely be a visa refusal. So you have to choose a program which is relevant to your current job and future career prospects.
ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఆ బిఎస్సి జెనెటిక్స్ అండ్ మైక్రోబయాలజీ కెమిస్ట్రీకి రిలేటెడ్ ఏమన్నా కోర్సెస్ ఉన్నాయా సార్ మనకి కెనడా రావాలి అంటే?
So did she recently graduate? What is she doing?
She is right now, I mean, she is very interested in software, like she is taking some courses in India, but she completed her degree last year. And not last year, like 2 months back, that's it.
So unfortunately, again, without any consistent work experience, it will be very difficult. So there are programs. Let me just share you the programs here. Yeah, so for genetics, there is an interesting So you mentioned a lot genetics, microbiology. What is her degree? Is it BSc Genetics or BSc Microbiology?
It's BSc Genetics.
It is BSc Genetics. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just. So Canada College, I think there is a very interesting program which no other colleges actually have this full-time programs here. And if we look at accreditation here and Ontario College Diploma, so PG programs, Ontario College Diploma. So there is a very interesting program called Functional Genomics and Clinical Consultation. So MSc, for people who are from MSc Genetics, this would be a good option.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, IT, she does not have a strong work experience, and
Okay.
there's not really much. She has a choice. Okay.
Idi whose number should I give her, sir? Tanu India lo undi kada ippudu.
Akila madam amma.
Okay, na daggara Akila madam contact undi sir. Ninnu Akila madam contact istanu.
Okay, can you share her number as well? I will just put a note to Akila and give an update.
Yeah, just give me a second, sir. I'll share her number.
What is her name, Amma?
Bhavana.
Not the best location, but again, this is the only institution which has this program.
I shared her number to you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I've put a note to Akila. Okay.
Okay. And coming to Vishal, he didn't yet applied his wife's SOWP visa, sir. But he has an issue like he knew her from 2020, but just before he's coming to Canada, like 1 month before he's coming to Canada, he just married in court.
Ask him
like,
to reach out. What is his last name, Vishal?
Vishal Sutar, I'm here, sir.
आप कहाँ से हो विशाल? गुजरात से हो आप?
गुजरात से, हाँ.
केम छो?
मजामा.
मजामा.
हाँ.
Okay, see, मैं आपको बेटा, I'll connect you with, I'll connect you with Nihilji from our team. Okay. Nihilji is from Surat, and he's actually based here in our Toronto team. And just give me a second. And he is a senior manager at our team mein, and I will have him. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to stop the stream. Okay. Okay. So very important. When you get married, it is important that you actually show a proof of relationship. आपने ऐसा क्यों किया? शादी वीजा आने के बाद किया कि यहाँ पे आने के बाद फिर वापस जाके शादी किया आपने?
नहीं, मैं उधर ही था कोविड के टाइम पे, तो डिले हुआ था. मैं ऑनलाइन थी हमारी स्टडीज, तो मैं इधर सितंबर में आया, पर मेरा मैरिज मई में हुआ है सर. वीजा मिल गया था मुझे, उसके बाद मैरिज हुआ.
ओके, सो विशाल, तो आप वीजा आपको कब मिला और आपका शादी कब हुआ?
वीजा मुझे अप्रैल में मिला था. अप्रैल, हाँ, और शादी मेरी हुई मई में, 3rd of May.
And May 22.
Yeah, no, 21.
21. आप उसके बाद इंडिया गए आप?
नहीं गए मैं. अब सर दिसंबर जनवरी में जाने वाला हूँ.
Okay, so really proof of relationship is very important, Vishal. When you are married, right? Visa officers looking at, I think I actually let me show you. Visa officers are looking at, very importantly, relationship, right?
Yeah. मेरे पास मैरिज सर्टी है. मेरी वाइफ के जो भी डॉक्यूमेंट है वो सारे मेरे नाम पे है, और 2020 से मेरी चैट भी है, और पिक्स भी बहुत है.
Let me show you this. Okay.
हाँ.
So if you do you see this?
Yeah.
So यहाँ पे जो है a recent marriage. Okay. So I have reviewed your application for open work permit and the documents you submitted in its support. Subsection 11(1) of Immigration Refugees Protection Act provides that a foreign national must, before entering Canada, apply to officer to visa Yes, sir, which is the basic. While the marriage certificate has been provided as a part of your work permit application, we lack sufficient details that would allow us to finalize your application. I thus have concerns regarding whether you meet the definition of a spouse with respect to Regulation 4 of IRPA, which is copied below for your reference. Okay. So, for the purpose of regulations, a foreign national shall not be considered a spouse or a common law partner or a communal partner of a person in marriage, common law, person entered into primarily for the purpose of acquiring a status of privilege, and the marriage is not genuine. I have reviewed your application and the document submitted does not satisfy me that the marriage was you invited isn't genuine. Okay. So basically, these things happen when you don't live, when you are married, and when you have not lived with your wife. How long have you lived with your wife after you got married?
Like for 4 months.
4 months. Okay. So we have many approvals for recently married. But again, I just want you to understand, when relationship is very important. Okay. And that is the reason I asked you how many months have you lived with your wife, and have you actually worked? Okay. So, yeah, let me connect you with Nihilji. Okay. Nihilji is from our Toronto team, wo Surat se hai, and he will coordinate, he will delegate a person from our Gujarat team to do for your spouse open work permit application. So 3 things. 1, relationship is important. 2, financial are important. Proof and source of funds are very important. And 3, caliber of the person. What is your wife's education, work experience? These things, these 3 things are what the visa officer will check in. Okay. Okay. So all the 3 generally, relationship is the most critical part where we will have to do a very strong case submission letter actually. Okay. So reach out to Nihilji, or in the evening, you can reach out to Shivaniji. Can you type your number as well? Let me pass them your number.
Yeah, sure. Let me just type it to you.
Yeah. So Shivaniji is also from Gujarat. She's from Ahmedabad. She is going through some insurance courses, and she's only available in the evening.
Yeah. तो मैंने ये भी सोचा है कि अभी जो मैं जनवरी दिसंबर में जाने वाला हूँ, तो अभी तो मेरी कोर्ट मैरिज हुई थी, बट अब 7 फेरों वाली मैरिज करने वाला हूँ. तो
court marriage, that is still a pain. Again, court marriage in India, it is not a cultural norm. Okay, so let's connect offline, Vishal. Shivani ji, be in touch with with Nihil ji, and we will focus on. Let me just put your number to Nihil ji.
Yeah, sure.
Vishal Sutarna. Yeah, very tricky, Vishal. ये सब मत करना था आपको. Who was your consultant? किसके through apply किए थे आप?
There was a local consultant in Visnagar where I used to live.
कहाँ से हो आप?
Mehsana, if you have heard.
Mehsana se, I have been to all Gujarat. I worked in I was the head of South Asia, so मैं पूरा हर normal city from India I've been to. Gujarat I've been there many times. Okay. Yeah, sure. Please connect with Nihil ji, but again it's a slow process. Okay, I'll just put him. Yeah. Okay, I put a note to him and we'll take it forward from there. Okay?
Sure. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, sir.
Take care. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, sorry guys, let me just continue. So I spoke to Divya, I think Robin, and then Gagandeep Kaur from Ambala I spoke, and Divya for spouse open work permit. Yes, Divya.
Sir, one day before I spoke with you, like they are coming on September 15th, and you said to get an OGB job before they come. So if I get an OGB job, should I raise a web form, or if I send him a copy and he show to the IRCC office?
Yeah, just send a web form and that should be fine. Again, it is not really mandatory, Amma. They might ask,
Yeah.
they might not ask, but just to be on the safe side.
Okay, sir. And pay slips and offer letter, I just need to send him a copy. That's it, right? No need to raise a web form.
You don't really have to. That's not really mandatory.
And I extended my passport also, so should I send that copy also?
Yes, please. If you have a new passport, you should also have that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, sir. And I think
Old
okay.
copy of your old passport, new passport. Okay.
Yeah.
Your job letter and 1 or 2 pay slips if you manage by that.
Okay. Only if the IRCC officer asks to show NOC-B, then he has to show, or before that?
Yes, you don't really have to show all that. Basically, be direct to the question what they're asking.
Okay. If he asks to show, then only he's supposed to show.
Yes,
Otherwise, not.
yes. Otherwise, not really required to show all that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Even one pay slip is enough now.
Yes, I mean, because it's September, you might not have 2 pay slips, right? If you're just starting.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Divya, take care. Vishal, I just spoke to him. And yeah, Jasbir. Are you here, Jasbir? Okay. And Pavit, Gagan, yeah, Jasbir, yes, please.
Yeah, good evening, Gautam.
Good evening, Jasbir ji. Yes, please. So how I think you mentioned that you got my details through Salilji's website.
Yeah.
I guess what is your age, Jasbir? Aapka?
I'm around 50 now.
You're 50. You're
Yeah.
almost my age. I'm 48. Okay. Do you have children, Jasbir ji?
Yeah.
Okay. So how come you're interested in all this? Like, when you are a seasoned professional in what you are doing, right? How come you are?
I was just exploring some opportunities, abroad.
Mm-hmm. You gave me a number, right? Did you?
No, I haven't. I mean, I'll share.
Yeah, please, if you can. So, I would never say, I have seen a lot of exceptions, but age is a very high risk of visa refusal. This is the reality. The reason being, when you are a seasoned professional, okay, with so many years of work experience, do you really require education at this time? Right? So this is from the perspective. So what is your thought process? When you do you understand the challenges here? Once studying is a big challenge after so many years gap, right? That is going to be a pain, and then settling again from zero in a new country and buying a house, and also, these things are pretty much difficult as well. So I just want to understand, what have you researched till now, or is just a basic introductory?
I would say it is just a basic introductory. But I've seen few of the people who are moving at this age and getting into education sector.
Okay.
Working also.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what is your highest level of education and what is your current job?
I did my MBA way back in 95.
You did your MBA already?
In Human Resources Management and in HR. Then I have around 20, it's almost 27 years of experience, regular experience, and working as a HR head for, you have heard about Molson Cool's Canada-based company?
Yes, yeah.
Same company I'm working for in India,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm 48 now, and I came to Canada also on a study visa when I was 38.
Okay.
I had a healthcare recruitment company. I'm a general physician by education. And while I was studying, I was recruiting healthcare workers from Eastern Europe to UK. It was a hobby, and I moved on. Aur yahan tak pahunch gaye.
Great.
So, so looking into this, I had a medical degree and I did not have a HR. So I applied for a HR and I came in, right, on a study visa. But again, aapke liye remember, the when you already have an MBA, just BG, it complicates things, right? It is unfortunately a situation where, the program of study should be relevant to your current job, future career prospects, and should not be a repetition of what you studied.
Got it.
Right. So whatever program you do, maybe, again, like we have many students who apply to us, adult students who have an MBA, they apply for programs like project management, generic programs. If they are in a business background, they do global business management. If they are into a supply chain or export import structure or whatever, if it is relevant. But if you are in HR and MBA HR, it is very unlikely to get a visa. In fact, happens, I would never say no. One of our students, she actually joined my team, Shruti ji. She is a professional HR. She had an MBA HR, and unfortunately, she applied for HR in York University postgraduate program. And fortunately, she was approved.
Okay.
So she'll be joining our team from September. 1st September, she's coming here to Canada, and then she will be joining our Canada team. But these are very rare instances. Okay. So, how old are your children?
I got one kid is 17 and studying in 12th class.
Okay. I would probably suggest just BG to, have him a bachelor's in India. And then for post-graduation, if you think, if it makes sense, then you can study him, and your child will be your lifeline. You can later on, he can sponsor you to move to Canada. It's a lengthy process, but it's easy. Second, the problem aapke liye, what will happen is, once your child it's 18, even if you're lucky to come here next year, and once your child is 18, okay, he will be considered an adult, and you'll not be able to sponsor him. He has to come here on a separate study visa. He has to work towards his own path for PR. So it's very difficult. Bachon ke liye, even if you're coming, it's a bit of a difficult path here.
Got it.
Yeah, so I will definitely reach out to you. I'm Chandigarh mein, I have a lot of students who we helped.
Okay.
But again, a professional HR recruiter, I don't have anybody out there. So I would definitely reach out. We are looking to hire about 4 to 5 people for our office.
Sure. Anytime I will have to,
Yes, and again, don't rush in. My personal, unless you come from a very strong financial background, just BG. Punjab ke pata nahi kyun Punjab or Haryana se chote bachon ko they send here for undergraduation.
Okay.
And it's too early. I left home when I was 19.
I see.
And I always miss home. And my mom still cries. Beta, I never had the time with you. मैंने आपको अपना time नहीं दिया, and I never felt. I lost my son very early. Right, and एक बार हम लोग आगे बाहर life, पढ़ाई, काम, and we'll never have time back home. Yeah, and there is no advantage because if you come here for an undergraduate, if you send kids for undergraduate education, a bachelor's, average tuition fees is $20,000 to $30,000.
Okay, it's very high.
So 4 साल के लिए you're almost spending about $80,000 to $120,000. फायदा क्या हुआ? There is no advantage. And for undergrad students, because we have a point-based system, for undergrad students it is difficult to get PR. Unless they go to the small provinces, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Atlantic provinces. So there's not really a good advantage unless, all the rich, if you come from a very strong financial background, you can afford to spend 1 crore for your child, you put them in a good university, 4 years bachelor's, it makes sense, right? But for people who are living in Dubai and Wahapi, the cost of education is same as in Canada. It makes sense. But for if you're living in India, it doesn't make really sense to send an undergraduate.
Yeah. Thanks for your advice.
Okay. We'll be in touch with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Pavitra Anand, Pavitra.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, hello, Pavitra.
I had reached out to you on WhatsApp as well a couple of days back. So I am a working professional in Canada and I have an active open work permit, that is the PGWP, which is expiring November 23rd of 2022. So with the recent update about the PGWP extension for 18 months, I received the email from IRCC about the mailing address confirmation. And I have to update.
You sent me it was late in the night that you sent me the document, right?
Yes, exactly.
So you have a change in the address, right, Betty? That is the basic change.
Yes. And I've also come for a vacation to India right now to just visit my parents for a month. I'll be going back next month. So I just wanted to check if that is a problem and how I should update the mailing address, because in the document it says the subject line has to be opt out. So I'm just confused about that.
Well, if we follow this instructions, it clearly says any of the three, you have to use this subject line and you have to email.
Okay.
So there's clear instructions what you have to do. So again, you are not residing in India, you are temporarily traveling. Your country of residence is Canada.
Right.
Okay, so clearly put this in the email that one, there is, I would like to update my address, contact address. My new contact address is so and so. Okay. Second, I'm my residence, I'm a resident of Canada since so and so, when you first came for study permit, and I'm temporarily visiting India to meet my family, and I will be traveling back to Canada and so date.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's the best you can do, Vicky.
Okay, so I can follow the same subject line, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, that's what IRCC has instructed, right? Clear instructions.
Yes.
Okay, so and so keep me posted how it goes. It's a lot of unfortunately this IRCC is in so much of with backlogs and so many errors and all this happening out there recently. I'm shocked as well myself. Recently a guy, a person received his PR card, but the photo was of a different person.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Facebook, I think.
Somebody posted in this company.
Yeah.
And I was shocked.
Surprising.
That is hilarious, right? That is happening because what is IRCC has done to clear the backlogs? They have hired left and right people, part-time people, temporary staff. In fact, one of my students who graduated and is a PR now is working in IRCC now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he studied accounting.
Oh my God, that's unrelated, but
exactly. And he's doing spousal sponsorship and spouse open work permits.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's Betty, keep us posted and let's see how things happen.
I'll definitely do that. Thank you so much.
Okay, Betty. Enjoy your stay home and take care.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. I think there is Abdul, sorry. Abdul, I do not deal with asylum applications. I'm very sorry. I just saw your message out here. Wish I could help you, but I am mostly into immigration and study and dependent visas, but not into asylum cases. I have, I'm not practicing asylum. Can you hear me, Abdul? Okay, So unfortunately, Abdul, I am not into asylum cases. Okay, so I'll put you in the waiting room, and I wish you good luck and your family. Hope everything works out for you. Ashish Patel. Ashish, are you here, Ashish?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Ashish. How are you, Ashish? कैसे हो आप?
बस बढ़िया बढ़िया मैं किचनर में रहता हूँ अभी
I
and
think we spoke previously, right, Ashish?
no sir, I got your information from Anand Thakkar and the Harsha, so they put it file from Ahmedabad, I think 3 to 4 years
But
ago.
are you in a Facebook group or somewhere? Because your
Yes.
profile picture is very. I've seen your profile picture with the medal holding. So.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm in your Facebook group so since a long time. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
basically, I'm from Gujarat and living in me and my wife both are PR. So I wanted to ask, like my sister, real sister, she got 101.
आप कहाँ पे रहते हो, Ashish? Yeah, you're in Kitchener?
Yes, nearby Sunrise Mall.
That is nice. मैं भी Cambridge में रहता हूँ.
Yeah, इसलिए I know. हाँ.
Yeah.
So my sister got 101 score in TOEFL and she passed out. I mean, she did BCA and MCA. MCA pass out last master degree pass out year 2016, sir. And then she's working since January 2017 in a QA field, like especially in IT. So now I need your advice and we wanted to start process with you. Yeah.
Academics and work experience are very important, Ashish. So, अगर आप देखेंगे तो what is her age first?
28 years.
She's 28. That is very
yes.
good. And what is her highest level of education? MCA, year of graduation?
Yeah, she did BCA and MCA. So last MCA pass out year is 2016 August.
2016 August. And percentage?
Percentage mostly she did. I mean 60. I mean the grade is B, so might be 68 or 69 around.
That is good. Any backlogs?
It was one, but it is clear within a one semester only. Only one backlog.
Only one backlog. That's good. And BCA year of graduation and percentage?
Year of graduation 2014. Sorry, yeah, 2014, and percentage is like 6.8 or something like this out of. I mean overall extents. I mean a good excellent score. Yeah.
Okay, that is so BCA में percentage कितना बोले 6 point?
Just give me 1 minute, sir. I'm going to check.
And any backlogs?
No backlog, sir. BCA got 6.83 CGPA, and the MCS got 67.54 and B grade.
Okay, and her current job, she's doing the QA job.
Yeah, QA job. Since there is no gap after MCA, so she pass out in August 2016, and she started working on January 2017. And since after 2017 in the job, there is no gap. Nothing is.
Okay, so what are you also in IT, Ashish?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm in IT. Me and my wife.
आपका domain, Ashish?
मैं Java developer हूँ.
That is very nice. Okay, so आपके sister से you probably discussed her career options, right? So, what is she interested in?
Yeah, so she did 5 years job in QA, right? So mostly she wanted to study in the QA next.
So
or else like.
Yeah, very important. There's two sides, right? So for example, put yourself in the place of visa officer. So a person has already worked for 5 years in QA and is again applying for a QA. So what is she learning from this?
Correct.
What
yeah,
is she gaining? So that is one thing which you will have to be very careful about. There's always two sides, right?
Yeah,
if she was recently graduated and she was only had like 1 year, 2 years experience in QA, then she can justify, yes, I'm a recent graduate and I have very limited experience. This is the program I want to study. These are the subjects. But after 5 years.
Yeah. So that's why we need your advice and what we can do.
Exactly. So I would advise you QA ke baad what aaj ke din mein, like what is good, right? Software development may always there are opportunities.
हाँ सही बात है आपकी. Yes.
Right. So
Yeah.
full stack developer, if she is she interested in coding?
Okay.
Is she interested? Ki nahi?
I don't think so, because she did not did any coding related stuff.
Okay, so she can look into what options? Cloud computing.
हाँ वो चलता रहा. Yeah, वो that might be.
Cloud में चलेगा, and cloud new technology from the visa perspective and also good. Second, ITBA, information technology, business analytics.
Okay, information technology, business analysis. Okay.
So Conestoga में ये दोनों जो है, these are 2-year programs, but very competitive. Does she already have her IELTS score?
No, she only did TOEFL.
TOEFL क्यों? What happened?
I don't know, sir. I mean, she liked TOEFL, so she did it. I mean, is it
right US? क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ में जो है, we have SDS program, so simplified visa process, which is called SDS. So the advantage is when you apply under SDS, you only pay the 1-year tuition fees, living expenses $10,000, and that's it. Even if your sister is studying in a 2-year course, she does not have to show the tuition fees for the whole program.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. You are right. So
but under non-SDS, if you have money and you can show funds, GIC is still important. So we can look into that. So Conestoga में अगर if you go to this international page, यहाँ पे program में you check in the credentials, यहाँ पे Ontario College certificate. So there is this cloud data management, very good program.
Okay.
This is a 2-year program. Second, digital solutions management. This is also a very interesting program. This is basically, if you look into this program again, non-coding, digital solutions, whether they may be web, cloud, or mobile based, or commercial office applications, form a discipline with diverse technologies. Traditionally, management of digital solutions has been required. Through this, it's interesting, very interesting program, new program. And अगर आप देखेंगे यहाँ पे, see what do you have, right? So first, business concept and models, design thinking, agile analysis and design, solutions project management, software quality management, software development techniques, enterprise solution architecture, management innovation, data solutions, enterprise solutions, technical, and then there is co-op career management, the level 3 में, और यहाँ पे जो है career management, digital solutions, solution management, cloud technology, leadership. So good program as well.
Yes. So this is the digital.
Digital solutions management.
Digital solution management. Yeah.
Okay. And careers में अगर देखेंगे आप, तो let's see what are the program outcomes. Graduates are expected to fill the jobs, NOC 0213, computer information and system management jobs. Okay. Yeah. So this is a good option. And next, what you could also try is business analytics. If she's interested.
Business analytics.
She will definitely get a job as a software tester. No issue.
Yeah. Here she will definitely get a job.
Yeah. So that's not an issue. But the problem is we have to get her, a study visa. So study visa mein jo hai, she has to show the next step. I'm doing this and I want to study this, and this is my next step.
Yeah. Yes, you are right, sir.
So aap ye sochiyega, and let me connect you with Nihil ji from my team and from Gujarat team as well.
And sir, one more. Thank you so much for the Nihil ji. I actually previously added contact and everything while you are talking with another person. So So sir, actually the problem is that my sister did MCA, right? It's a master degree. So when we are applying for PG diploma, so
So IT में जो है, there is not really an issue when it comes to the masters यहाँ पे. For IT professionals, I think you might have heard me saying, if it is a business and all that, for adult students, I would have advised masters. But for IT, because there is so much of new technologies in IT, that is a good option, no question. Or you are here in Waterloo, and I think it makes sense for your sister to be here, right? In Kitchener, Waterloo, and not anywhere. Okay.
And
this
sir,
is a very good location for IT professionals.
Yes. And is there anything that except from Conestoga and any other college that we can apply? or else like what are the colleges?
So we can apply in any college. You can apply. It is location आप बताइए, then I will tell you what
Okay.
is
Got it. Yeah. और sir one more चीज की
Conestoga, I showed you Conestoga programs because you are in Kitchener, so that is the
yes,
reason.
yes. No,
But
no,
again, if you want to go to other locations, that's still fine.
yes, sir. And sir, one more thing, like right now the problem is in Ontario state is the PR, right? Because the problem is like the people that they are not doing the master degree, right? They're very trouble.
Not really. The whole
No?
reason was because COVID के चक्कर में जो है, the IRCC has paused its draws.
Yes.
So that is not really an issue. And actually there's an advantage coming in for IT professionals. So from January this next year, IRCC will be जैसे अपने PNP का program सभी है Ontario में, IRCC will be doing subcategories in express entry and they will be doing targeted draws.
Okay. So that means like it will be beneficial.
So IT में shortage होंगे, even if she has a low CRS score, within her pool, if she meets CRS, if she has good CRS score, she will get an ITA. So again, for young people, it is not an issue. The only problem हुआ था, and that too the government has helped. How did they help? For international students, because it was express entry was closed, there was no draws.
Yes.
They gave this एक बड़ा draw था 25,000 का 75 points का. उसके बाद फिर उसके बाद they also came up with this TR to PR program 40,000.
Yes.
And उसके बाद फिर they also came up with this extensions, 18-month extensions.
Yes, 18-month extension. Yeah.
So international students all the time they had the support from the Canadian government, and there will definitely be opportunities here in the future with the new express entry, and there will be CEC draws. The numbers, abhi, this current score is 533 last draw mein, 2008. Because those साल के draws में we only had 3,500. उससे पहले 1,500 था, उसके बाद अभी 2,000 का draw, right? So numbers अगर 5,000 होंगी तो then it will come down.
So yeah, it should be come down. Yeah. और सर ये मेरी सिस्टर के केस में हम MC हाइड नहीं करेंगे ना?
No. Why? It is very important that she shows that. पता नहीं कहाँ से some MBA is paying in, but MCA is definitely not.
Okay, yeah. So it should not be high. And sir, is it possible that she can apply in the university for this score TOEFL?
She can, but universities, I think I'm not sure if you were there. There was a student who has 80%.
Okay.
27 years, Anshul, she was one of the first students. She was rejected by University of Ottawa and Concordia, no update. So universities में अगर आपको जाना है तो आपको छोटे-छोटे universities में मिलेगा. जैसे Nova Scotia में St. Francis University.
Okay.
Or you will get into provinces जहाँ पे Bishops Quebec में छोटी universities में मिलेगा. But but with, and that too I'll be surprised. So minimum requirement in any university is 70%.
Okay, 70%. Yeah, that's the main problem. But sir, let's say if you don't go with the university and only Ontario में कोई भी college में हम admission.
Ashish, आपको you understand the reality. You are an IT professional. Okay. Your sister, the degree, whatever she has with her average, see, let's understand the reality. Somebody who has 60% will never get into an IIT in India, right? For competitive.
Never,
Same as well. Even if your sister gets an acceptance in a low-profile university, end of the day, वो degree जाएगा वहाँ पे दीवार.
It should be a problematic.
It will just be a decoration on the wall, because what are the employers looking at? It is a basic requirement is education. But they are looking at the work experience.
Correct.
And the skill set.
Yeah, absolutely right. So I don't think so it's gonna be.
University makes a difference when it is University of Waterloo, when it is UBC, University of Toronto, right? Harvard, Stanford, wo wale bachon ko, when the people see it, wow, that is when you get the advantage. But when you are doing a mid-tier university or a college, no difference.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's fine. And sir, she don't want to give the IELTS again because she wanted to stick with TOEFL score. So, no problem, right? That's not going to be an issue.
But you will have to show more finances.
Okay, yeah, more finance, because the TOEFL will not come with SDS category, right?
Exactly.
It's non-SDS.
Non-SDS.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, sir. So, I mean, what is the next step that we need to do?
Yeah, share me your number and I will connect you with our, where is your sister? Which city? Mehsana,
She's in Surat. No. We are from Surat.
You're from Surat. So I have an office in Surat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Janki is there. So if you share your
Janki.
number, right, I'll give you Janki's number.
Yeah, and what about Nihilji? Nihilji is also from Surat.
Nihilji is here in Canada.
Okay, yeah. So I need, if I want to start that process, can I start from here or Surat? I mean, in Canada or Surat?
Surat would be better because your sister will be directly in touch, but again, no difference.
Okay, because I mean, mostly I'm handled by everything from, I mean, we are in same time zone and everything, right? So I thought like, okay, let's start process.
It is very important for them also to learn the process, Sanket. I know you have a sister, but again, you know, for them, that is their journey. You are always there to support. That is very good.
Yes.
Janki ka number bhi deta hoon. Okay. Be there. Let her also learn and educate herself.
Okay. Yeah. No. That's not an issue. Yeah.
Okay. May aapka,
yes.
Yeah. What is your sister's name?
Jinal. Jinal.
Jinal. Okay.
Yeah. Jinal Patel. Yeah.
Jinal Patel.
Yeah. So actually, recently, my one of the friend also applied in Conestoga, the Anand Thakkar. Might be you know about it.
Anand, yes.
Yeah, Anand Thakkar. Yeah. So we are a common friend, and yeah. So he gave me the reference. Yeah.
From Surat and sister. Okay. So
yes, sir.
Ashish, nice talking to you, and
very good. Yeah, I mean, I hope I will meet soon in near your town, Cambridge, because I'm recent. I mean, we are in Kitchener, right? So it's very nearby. I'm very glad to talk with you. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah, I put a note to Nehilji as well. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining as well. Sharat, I think Sharat was disconnected. Yes, Sharat. Yes, please. Sharat Podichetti.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Sharat. Thank you. You were disconnected and okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
Sharat.
no worries.
Where are you from, Sharat?
I'm staying right now in Toronto itself.
Okay, and which city in India are you from?
Hyderabad.
Telugu. Okay. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Okay.
Just I think we are okay. No worries. Take your time.
Yeah, let me get a glass of water if you don't mind, please.
Take your time. No worries.
Sorry, I've been here for almost about 2.5 hours as well. Yeah. Okay. Yes, please, Sharad.
Yes, sir. So actually, I came here on 1 year's graduate certificate program from Algoma on September of 2021.
Okay.
So I've done my 2 semesters from Algoma, and in the second semester, what happened is there was some administration issue. Due to that, they asked, instead of 5 courses, I had to only take 4.
Okay.
Because they dropped one of my course in second semester. So when I asked them to add it back, they said it's almost a deadline. So there was a class limit reach అయిపోయింది, so you cannot add it anymore. So they gave me a flexibility of doing it in the next semester as a 1 course. Third semester low, they asked me to do it that 1 course as a part-time. So I've done that. In our third semester low, I've been doing only 1 course. So now our course, I failed in that course.
Oh my God. So for all international students, remember, right? For all international students, you have to maintain full-time study status during your entire duration of your program. For postgraduate work permit eligibility, if you drop your studies and for some reason, if you become part-time, you risk not being eligible for postgraduate work permit. So this is very important for all the international students. Yes. So yeah. So and you failed in that course, Shara.
Yes, due to some, actually, now the thing is, I have a second year course from September 6th, which is startup in another college, Fleming.
Okay.
So what is my situation right now? I have to do that 1 course again.
So you have to do it parallelly. Try to do it parallelly.
Yeah, I can. I am okay to do it, but the thing is, a lot of people were saying you cannot do that.
No, you can do that. That's fine. You are on a study permit. You can study full time and you can do parallelly. No issues with that. It is only 1
because
course.
I have done last semester low when they asked me to take 1 course in third semester, right? As I said you. Today I was thinking of doing parallelly, but lot of people were saying you cannot do that. That's the reason I have to stop and do that single thing. Now
Not
the thing
correct.
is,
you know they messed up. You should have taken some legal advice, Babu. See,
I spoke to a lot of consultants, sir, because before that, a lot of people said you cannot do that because in your work permit you have to mention the first year date and second year dates.
Doesn't matter because it was a part-time course. You could say that I studied here. I was only 1 field subject and I started my studies and I parallelly completed this. We had a student who failed in 2-year program in NBCC, and then he came here in Conestoga, studied 1-year program and parallelly finished the course in NBCC.
Yeah, this professor failed us because somebody was posting his questions on check, so he failed the entire class. I don't understand what.
Plagiarism is very common and these things happen very often. So
Yeah,
again, you can go ahead, Sharad, you can go ahead and study your Fleming, and I hope you had for the one-time course, get a letter from your Algoma University saying that they was not eligible. There is 1 clause where it says you can do a part-time studies only if the subject you are studying is a prerequisite to graduate.
Okay.
So leak a letter from your university when you're submitting your postgraduate work permit that there was no other option for you to graduate and that was the only course what you had required. As such, you were a part-time student during that course.
Okay, you want me to get a letter on it attestation?
At the time of applying for your postgraduate work permit, make sure you have this letter from your university.
Okay, sir. And at the time of applying for that, can I reach you regarding all this?
You can reach us, but we can only advise. Decision is by the CBS, by the case officer, visa officers in IRCC.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you so much for this. I'll just continue this full time and I'll just do the online course.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Raj from our Mumbai and Nepal team is here, 1 and 2. Raj, kaise ho Raj?
Hi sir, good morning. I'm good.
Good evening, Raj. Daddy ka birthday kaisa tha?
अच्छा था sir, it was good. Yeah.
Kahan
We
leke gaye?
celebrated yesterday.
Yeah.
Leke bhi in case like mom cooked food at home yesterday, so we had that. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So guys, this is friends. This is Raj from our Mumbai team, and he is of Nepali origin, and he will also be helping to start our Nepal office. He's in our CIP team as well. Sure, Raj.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. Well, I'll take it forward. Okay.
Sure sir. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think after Sharath, who was this after Sharath? I think I spoke to Ashish. And I think Gagandeep, Karu. Gagan, you talked to me about your sister, right, Gagan? Okay. Did I miss Himanshu and Ashaka? Ali?
So Himanshu,
Himanshu, did I miss you?
yes, you did.
Yes, sir, me as well.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No problem.
So let me talk to Ashaka and then Himanshu. I can get back to you.
Sure, sir.
As our culture goes on ladies first, so let's talk to them.
No problem.
Yeah. Yes, please, Ashaka.
All right.
Did I get your name properly, please? I'm just.
That's right. My name is Ashka.
Ashka. Kahan se ho beti aap?
I'm from Gujarat.
Okay, which city?
From Valsad, South Gujarat.
From
Very
Valsad.
close to Mumbai, yeah.
Mumbai, I know beti.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please.
All right. So I live in Canada right now. I live in Ontario, GTA. And I was planning to do 1+1 program, so 2 1-year program. I completed my first year program from Durham College. It was pharmaceutical and food science technology.
Okay, and how was the program? We do work with Durham, and how did you like? You're from pharmacy background?
I did my bachelor's of science in chemistry from back home, and then I took pharmaceutical and food science technology. It was pretty good. The professors were good. The college was good. Overall experience was very good. We completed our laboratory sessions in the times of COVID.
You're very lucky, Beti, because they changed the program. Now it is called pharmaceutical science, postgraduate certificate, pharmaceutical science, not food sciences.
All right.
Okay. So how can we help you with the second program, right?
Yes. So I took 4 months break after that, and then I started my another 1-year program, which is from Humber, and I was doing HR. But then I could not complete this program. I'm still on my student permit, but I could not complete this program because of some medical issues that I have.
Oh my God. Is everything okay, Beti, Ashka?
Not really. I'm planning to come back to India, and I might lose my eligibility to file for my post-graduation work permit. So I wanted some advice from you.
You are you Sindhi or Rajput? You don't sound Gujarati, Beti.
So Sindhis and Lohanas are very similar. So I am Lohana.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I have. Okay. So when did you start your second program in Humber?
I started in January of this year.
January 2022.
That's right.
Oh my God. And when is your study permit validity?
It's so I could not have access to that because of some issues with my connectivity. It's my course ends in December, and I probably have 1 or 2 months spare after that for my student program.
So January 22, does it have a co-op, the program in
Yes, it does. It is a part of the program. It's not optional as well.
Okay. Yeah, Humber, good. I was actually offered the position as the regional manager for South Asia in Humber, but I did not take it. And Callum Schwarzky, my colleague, is actually doing that position. The dean was very unhappy when I said no. No, there were 2 positions, associate director and regional manager for South Asia, and I had this at Humber.
Oh,
I do repent it, but again, then, I went to Mohawk instead of Humber. It was not
that's
really
right.
the best of the experience I had. Wish I had
Oh,
stayed. But Mohawk was a blessing. After working in Mohawk, I thought, starting my own company would be a better option, and it
that's
worked
right. That's
well.
right.
Yeah. So very good communication skills, Betty, and very sad to hear your health situation. See, the problem, Betty, Ashka, for your postgraduate application, you have to apply within 180 days after graduation,
That's right. Yeah. I learned
right?
that from my immigration helpers from my college itself. So what happened is I could not apply for my I could not apply it on the basis of my first year program from Durham because of the same reason. And I was just wondering if I could have any exceptions because of the condition that I have.
It is an only compassionate, humanitarian compassionate, and we don't really know all this. Until
Okay.
the decision comes in, we will not. Wish I could. आपके पापा क्या करते हैं?
So he has a business in Gujarat.
See, the problem, Betty, once you live here in Canada, unless you have some health issues or other issues, it is pretty much difficult for you to settle back home. You'll kind of always be in two worlds,
That's right.
right? And if you go home now, you will find it difficult to get back because, right, you don't have your postgraduate work permit eligibility. You
Yes.
have not completed your studies, so there is no way back.
And they also gave me another option that I could apply for the program again, not the program, but the semester, because I failed in one of the subject in the first semester. And for the second semester, I stopped going to college, didn't give my in-person
Again,
exam.
once you have, I just mentioned, if you have a part-time status, or if you drop your studies, Betty, you will no longer be eligible for postgraduate work permit.
Yeah. But then they said that if I'm applying for the whole semester, I'll be a full-time status again.
Sorry? So even if you're in a full-time Betty, you'll be having a gap.
Okay. Yes, they tell me that I will face academic penalty.
So even if you get back to your studies now, right, there is no advantage because you're still not eligible for your postgraduate work permit.
Oh.
Because you had a gap between your first semester and second semester.
All right.
Right. So the only option for you is to get into again a program in September and continue your studies. We had one student, very nice kid from Gujarat. So he actually studied 1-year program in Montreal, CJEP College, and then we actually applied for him in Conestoga College. He took a gap of 4 months. But Conestoga College, this was during the COVID, and they actually canceled the program. So he had a gap of 8 months between his first program and second program. And he completed successfully his program and he has his postgraduate work permit now. So January to 8, because of your health situations, whatever you had, you can still, September, May, if you're able to get an admission, it might be okay. Yeah. So, yeah, not an easy situation. Okay. So next, I think I was talking to, who was here? Himanshu. Himanshu, yes, please, Himanshu.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Himanshu.
I hope you remember my profile. We had applied for York University and my visa was rejected twice.
I remember. Congratulations. Your visa was accepted for Trinity Western University, right? You are Himanshu.
Correct. We were least expecting
you
it
had struggled for 2 years to get the visa. Now you don't want to go.
Yes. So.
यार हमें पैसे कौन देगा फिर?
No, so we are pretty much confused now. So as you knew my situation, so the business was down during the COVID time, but from April it has quite picked up now, and now again suddenly I've got the visa, so I'm pretty much confused what to do about it now.
See, you can complete this program in about 12 to 14 months. I would definitely advise you to go. This is a one-time opportunity which might change your life, right? I would definitely advise you. Yes, you will be kind of, struggling with your company, but you can always do it part-time. I'll tell you, Himanshu, myself, I was a general physician, but I started my own recruitment company, healthcare recruitment company.
Okay.
And I still, when I came here, when I studied here, I had my company running background, and I still have in Eastern Europe.
Okay.
So try to keep both options. When you're self-employed, yes, you get a lot of responsibility, but again, you also have the flexibility. Right? And one thing which really helped me, to be honest, I when I started my company, I was 25 back in 2000. That was 23 years ago. Ashka, baby, just give me a second. I'll get back. So, and I was 25, and those days I started this healthcare recruitment company, and I was already making about 150,000-200,000. And then I moved in, and then I made this decision to come to Canada when the business went down. And it has opened so many avenues on a global perspective for me, right? I could have never imagined achieving what I am doing today and expanding into the different projects, what I can after coming to Canada. It has completely opened a new perspective for me, Himanshu.
Okay.
So I'm hoping the same thing for you as well, because, to be honest, from the day one, I remember talking to you, Himanshu, I was really impressed with your communication skills, your English skills. You could really do something better than just an event, what you're doing events in India. I'm sure there are other people who can, in your team, on your family, who could do that. And I think you can definitely achieve something bigger than what you're doing.
Right.
And you were in UK, right, Himanshu, before?
No,
not you, right?
Yeah,
That was so I would definitely give it a try. This is a once in a time, lifetime opportunity, and you will have a different perspective of life when you come here and do here. And if you're able to, work hard for the next 14 to 15 months, try to keep up your business back home and yahan pe bhi, I think it is worth giving it a try, 100%. It's not just because, I give a lot of money away to students every day. If there is anybody, I give them free tickets, I give them some small scholarships, I donate every year. Money is not really relevant for me, right? Right. But again, I'm telling you with a very honest, from heart, and also my personal perspective. When you live abroad, when you spend time abroad, initially it will be difficult, and you will think when after leaving all this, but it will change your mindset. It will give you a different dimension of your thought process for your future.
Okay. So just want to understand one thing. So see, I'm 33 now. So when I spoke to the college, they were saying that the next available intake is in the January. So by that time I will be 34. So coming to Canada in 34, doing the course for 2 years. So by the time I complete, it will be 36.
So September intake ke liye, they said they don't have any availability as of now.
Yeah. So when I put a mail to them, they said the next available intake is of January.
Let me talk. There are many refusals, but again, I was 38 when I came to Canada. Okay. So for when you have good communication skills, if you have employers supporting you, no big deal. And there will always be opportunities for provincial nomination as well.
Okay. Right.
Okay. And whatever money you're investing, Himanshu, you will have a 3-year postgraduate work permit, and the $30,000 what you have invested, it is hardly 6 to 7 months of your salary, of the money what you can make here.
Okay, so I was actually coming on that point itself. So, by the time I complete the course, and when, if there are any placements or if I get a job out there, so what is the basic salary or start salary that I can expect out there?
Even if you work in McDonald's, you will still make about $3,000 to $4,000. Okay. So money proof, whatever your money you're spending, Canada is 100%. You will get your return of investment. Worst case, within 1 year, you will earn all the money what you have spent on your studies, even if you're doing an entry-level job.
Right, right. Secondly, as you said, like, I can complete my MBA in 12 to 14 months as well.
14 months,
So,
I think you could do it then.
14 months.
14 to 15 months is what you could actually squeeze up and do it. Yes. But you'll still be eligible for a 3-year postgraduate work permit.
Okay. And are there any grading systems like A, B, C, to pass a semester or something like that in TWU? Or
you will have to study. There is no question not
no,
to study.
I understand that I will have to study, but again, the passing criteria.
I'll tell you one thing, Himanshu, we had been working with TWU for the last 3 years. We've had more than 200 people out there. Not a single student has failed.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Not a single student.
Right. Okay. Done, sir. And secondly, so now I have got the visa. So for spouse visa, do I apply right now if we think to go to Canada, or shall I go first and then apply for how it will?
We would always advise for you to start, get your study permit, and then apply.
Okay. So basically, I've got the study permit. So shall I start applying?
Study permit, you get it at the airport when you arrive.
Oh,
you only
okay.
got
Okay.
the study visa. The permit, you come here when you get it.
Right. Okay. Okay. So
what was your Trinity Western University original acceptance letter? For which intake was it?
It was for May intake, but the visa didn't came in. So we had told them for the August intake, they had some seats available. So August was the second, but again, the visa have just arrived. So, I've asked them if there is another intake or something. So January is what they have told me.
Let's see. There are some refusals coming in, big refusals from Punjab and Haryana.
Okay.
Maybe some seats will open up. Always CC us in the email, Himanshu. Okay.
I have CC'd.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So come CC us in the communication, whatever.
Yes, I've always done that. Yes.
Okay.
Done. So you are saying that it is good to come to Canada because we are in a lot of pressure and confusion as of now as to what has to be done.
Give it a try. And second, I will tell you, to be honest, from my perspective, Canada, one, it is home away from home for us Indians, 100%. Second, even basic things. I talk to my mother, right? And I feel bad about it. वो हर सुबह उठ के we have हैदराबाद में 2 या 3 दिन में सप्ताह में पानी आता.
Right.
So she has to get up in the morning, fill the water, right? And even the basic things we don't have in India.
Correct.
Right. And the population was, so what you're doing is not just about you, it is about your children.
Correct.
Right. And again, and also basic, right? Canadian passport will give you access to 195 countries.
Okay. Understood.
So it is not just about you, Himanshu, right? I would try to keep your business active, also do another, because life mein jo hai, it's one business is good, but again, what happens if ups and downs? Same like, I used to be in Ukraine healthcare. What happened when Poland came into the European Union?
Right.
They took all jobs in UK. And the government canceled these programs for non-EU countries.
Correct.
Right. So have a second option, career option, and keep your business running.
Right, sir. One more query. So right now my CRS score is 367. So after completion of the course and everything, like for
your Canadian education, 30 points, your Canadian work experience will add more points. And if you are able to get a provincial nomination, that will give you 600 points, right? So, yeah, so look into these options and work on your English. Your Ielts is very important, and I'm sure you could easily do 7 or higher.
Right. So everything is of 7.5 plus for me as of now. Only in writing, I have got 6.5.
So you get an
That's
additional
easy.
50 points when you have 8,777.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wish you good luck. And again, as I said, it's no big deal for me financially, but I really, we've talked extensively during the initial times, and
Right.
I was always impressed with to be honest, I had a thought maybe you'd be interested to join our Mumbai team.
Okay.
Because you really have very good soft skills, very good communication skills, and I always thought about that. But again, once you are an entrepreneur, 9 to 5
Right.
job nahi chalta.
Correct.
Right.
Done,
Okay.
sir. Let me give a thought on this, and I will surely connect you back on that.
Sure, and congratulations, and I'm glad that you finally made it. It's a long 2 years journey, but you finally made it. At least you have your visa approved for MBA.
Yes, sir, definitely. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, please. So can you request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. I think Gagan Preet, you're here, right? Gagan, I asked you a couple of times. Amanpreet, are you a sister? Brother, sorry?
No,
sister?
no.
Okay, let me see if I missed. Did I miss anybody here previously who joined 1.5 2 hours ago?
Sir, I have a
Ashka,
question.
you're back, Betty, right?
Yes,
Ashka.
Sorry, can I continue if that's okay?
Yes, Betty, yes, you were disconnected. So,
Yes,
Ashka,
I'm so sorry. Yes.
Yeah, Ashka, Betty, very important for you is to get an acceptance for September and continue your studies so that you will be eligible for a 3-year postgraduate work permit. Okay.
I had a question. How would it be a 3-year work permit if I'm doing a 1-year program?
Without Canadian work experience, Betty, it is not. You're only going to get 15 points. That's it.
Okay.
Do you have 3 years of work experience back home in India?
No, I do not.
Okay. Are you a fresh graduate, Betty?
No, I did a few jobs. It was mostly in immigration firms like yours. Yeah, that's it. So it's not
I'd
in
love
my
to give you a
field.
job in our Mumbai office. If you go back to India.
You know what? One of my friends works in the Ahmedabad office. He used to. His name is Hitesh. He was from Mumbai. He got a refusal and then he started, and now he studies in UK.
Hitesh Kiar, well, very, no, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're. Yeah, Hitesh, Gokul, Raj is here. They're Gokul's and Hitesh's classmate.
All right.
Yeah, stay here, Betty, if you don't mind. Okay, try to finish. Unless your health situation is bad, go home, but try to get acceptance for September.
Okay. So I believe I can only stay here till March because my student permit ends by March. So would you recommend me to not
Your
leave
student
Canada for
permit
now?
is,
Sorry.
Abhiti Ashka, you should know as well. If you are active, if you are on a study permit, the requirement is that you have to be actively, and you have to be enrolled and actively pursuing studies. Otherwise, your visa is no longer valid. The copy is there, but in the eyes of IRCC, you're already out of status because you are not studying. Okay.
Yeah.
Send me a message. Stay in touch with me.
Absolutely. Is Facebook okay? Should I send you a message on Facebook?
I give you my cell phone number, Vicky.
Sure. Okay, I got it.
And send me on Facebook as well, and send me a message on cell phone. But try to get for September intake. Okay. But again, it's important. Health is very important. Is a priority. Rest of the things, if you're alive, things will work out. If you see my hand, right? I was very young. When I was 19, I went to Eastern Europe to study medicine. And then I went to UK after my first year there, in my first year. and I worked for a Gujarati store. The guy did not even pay me money, idiot. So what happened? I used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I used to work till 12. It was an Indian grocery store. And, we are not used to this physical, and I got very sick. I had infective arthritis, and I lost my hip joint. I need a hip replacement surgery. And I had this, and the whole reason was I didn't want to go home, and I didn't want to let my parents down. So I did not tell them. And things got so complicated that I lost my hip joint, and my wrist joint has limited mobility. And the infection went to spine, and I was paralyzed. I spent 2 years of my life in hospital.
Oh, goodness.
And I never thought I would live. I never thought I would walk again in my life. So, but what happened? I went home, got well, went back, finished my studies, and I could never imagine achieving what I did today, right? I at least went back home and I was saved, right? God blessed me with life. So go back home. If it is really something difficult, go back home, take care of your health, and then come back. If it's still possible. Okay.
I also reach out to you. And do you think reaching out at your Toronto office right now would be any more help, or I should just take time and wait for it?
There is office jo hai beti, it is only our, when we are not doing any personal meetings, everybody post-COVID, nobody wants to go to the office.
That's right.
So my team is all working from home. Office jo hai, it is a common office with one room. And it has been empty since 2 years now.
Oh.
Nobody is going, and with the virtual Zoom, what we do every day, we are here 24/7 most of the time. Okay. So be in touch with me directly. I am a regulated immigration consultant, and all serious discussions only with me. And if you need anything, call me. I'm in the Zoom, or call me after 5 o'clock.
Sure.
Okay. And let me know. I would love to support you. You already have the background. And if you need any help, I'll be happy to help you as well. Okay?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sir, for your help today.
Take care, Betty. Send me a message and we'll speak.
Sure, I will. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Gagan, I asked you a couple of times. Gagandeep Kaur. Okay, Gagandeep.
Gautam sir, you forgot me. It's Kishore.
Yes, please, Kishore. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Sir, my question is like my wife is there, like she's Yashashvi Kalli. She's like going to take over. We are working on SOWP. So she's going to explain you the thing.
Are you a Telugu, Kishore?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who is your consultant?
My consultant is like, I'm not with you guys, sir. So I've been with other consultant, other lawyer. So I wanted to come to you, and because my wife SOWP got rejected last week. So I don't have any stay. Currently, June 10th, my status got expired, and my 18 months extension got approved, and I applied yesterday, like PGWP extension.
Where are you from, Kishore? Which city are you from in India?
I'm from Guntur, sir. Guntur, my wife, Hyderabad.
Okay. So what you have to do is, Gagan, I've been asking you to come, but you don't reply, Gagan. Your sister, I wanted to talk to your sister. So Kishore,
Yes, sir.
So Kishore, so what you have to do now is once you get your physical copy of your 18-month work permit, and if you have a non-B job or higher, then we can proceed and apply.
So yes, sir. Currently I have I'm doing my non-B job.
Hello.
Yeah, maybe let me finish with Kishore and I will connect with you, okay?
Yes, sir. So currently I'm working as I have non-B job right now. So from yesterday onward, I applied for PGWP extension. My wife SOWP visa got rejected last week, sir. So is there any
I'm explaining
chance
you
of
again.
reconsideration?
Your reconsideration, you can see you do not have a status in Canada now. Okay, when is your work permit expiring? The one which you have, the physical copy.
Physical copy, like, yeah, I didn't have any physical copy right now because
Your current one, what was the current one?
Current one got expired on June 10th, sir. Work permit got expired.
So you don't have a physical copy. You are under implied status, maintained status.
Okay.
Because you applied. So until you get a physical copy of 18 months new extension, you cannot do anything.
Oh, understood. Sir, how do you think, sir? How much time does it take to get the physical copy?
Maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. What you could also do, Kishore, is you can write a reconsideration letter stating that I have applied for this 18-month extension. Kindly reconsider the application. Might work out. It is a question of luck.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. Hi, sir. I'm Yashasvi. I'm Kishore's wife. Yeah. So I just wanted to check when we dropped our SOWP in September 21, Kishore has his status, so we dropped it. So this delay happened and it got rejected. And the rejected mail was, the reason was he doesn't have a job right now. So they have rejected the SOWP. So my question is, if we apply for reconsideration saying, since you said we didn't have
a job. He doesn't have a job. Kishore, you don't have a job?
No, when June 10th, his status got expired, and my application got picked around June 20th or something, and in August 4th.
It is all compassionate grounds, Sama. Now he has applied for this extension. He has a job now. Okay, he's authorized to work, so you can give it a try. There is no harm in trying, but again, there is no guarantee that it will work out. The best option to try next time is when your husband gets the physical copy of his 18-month work permit. And if he has a job and 1 or 2 pay stubs, then we can go ahead and try.
Sir, since it's a brand new policy, so it seems like we can get the physical copy by within 30 days or 60 days, right? We can't.
So when you get your physical copy, reach out to us and then we can resubmit your application with my legal support.
Okay. Could you please?
You mean new or the one which we got rejected?
Sorry?
You mean we need to submit a new SOWP or the one which we got rejected, we need to reply?
New SOWP, am I, Yashasvi?
Okay. In the meantime, can we send a reconsideration kind of thing to the one?
Yes. Yes, okay. I just explained you that.
Okay, done.
Okay. Okay, so I wish you good luck. Are you guys, let me share our, if you are not here, let me share our Facebook, WhatsApp and Telegram group. Please join this. And if I'm unable to answer, my team will be there in the groups and they can answer. Okay. So reach out to me, Kishore.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Physical copy.
Sure, sir. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Take care.
Hello. Hi, sir.
Hello. Yes, please.
Hi, sir. This is Bindu.
Yes, Bindu.
Sir. Yes, sir. I work maku student visa apply chesaru, sir. Present in Canada lo unnam, sir. So, like my husband SOWP గురించి ఒక ఇష్యూ అడుగుదామని కనెక్ట్ అయింది సార్.
ఓకే.
సో మా హస్బెండ్ ఇది వరకు మలేషియాలో వర్క్ చేస్తూ ఉండేది సార్ ఒక 4 months బ్యాక్ వరకు. సో మలేషియా నుంచి SOWP CAP త్రూ అప్లై చేశారు సార్. సో అప్లై చేశాక May 3rd అప్లై చేశారు సార్. అది సింగపూర్ వెళ్ళింది ఆ అప్లికేషన్. డ్యూ టు కోవిడ్ మలేషియాలో ప్రాసెస్ చేయట్లని చెప్పి సింగపూర్ వెళ్ళాయి. తర్వాత May 31st అలాగే రివ్యూ స్టార్ట్ అయింది అప్లికేషన్. ఇంకా బయోమెట్రిక్స్ మెడికల్స్ కూడా అప్డేట్ అయిపోయాయి. కానీ అప్పటి నుంచి స్టేటస్ ఏం లేదు సార్. సో సింగపూర్ అప్లికేషన్స్ అన్ని కూడా November లాస్ట్ December లో అప్లై చేసిన వాళ్ళందరూ అన్ని అప్డేట్ అయ్యాయి, రివ్యూ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి, కానీ ఏం రిజల్ట్ లేదని లైక్ ఇప్పుడే అప్డేట్ తెలుస్తుంది సార్ మాకు. అక్కడ యుక్రెయిన్ వాళ్ళవి చేస్తున్నారంట. సో అందుకని ప్రెసెంట్ అయితే ఆయన జాబ్ ఇండియాకి మూవ్ అయిపోయారు సార్. సో మళ్ళీ వెబ్ ఫామ్ కూడా రేస్ చేశారు కొత్త ఆఫర్ లెటర్
So
పెట్టి.
unfortunately, Bindu, when we always tell Amma, I always tell one, applying from a third country is not good. Okay.
Yeah.
For all the students, we are very clear with that. We always tell not to apply to a third country, from a third country. Second, once you have already applied, there is no option for you to change anything. You just have to wait.
అంటే విత్డ్రా చేసుకుని ఇండియా నుంచి అప్లై చేయడానికి ఏం కుదరదు అంటారా సార్?
No, nothing. There is unfortunately no option.
ఓకే ఓకే. అంటే నార్మల్ గా వెబ్ ఫామ్ రేస్ చేసి అప్లికేషన్ ఇండియా మూవ్ చేయడం కానీ విత్డ్రా ఆప్షన్
There is
క్యాన్సిల్
nothing.
చేసేసుకుని
There is nothing out there. You cannot cancel and apply. It will get too complicated. So the best thing what you can do, Amma, is basically wait. There is unfortunately there's a huge backlog with IRCC. Same with US. There are no visa dates. A lot of people are suffering for all this. You know what India government did?
I'm not aware of it, sir.
Let me tell you. So my daughter, she's a Canadian.
Okay.
So I want to come to India.
Okay.
So the Canadian government cancelled because Canada is not processing visas quickly. The India government cancelled electronic visas for Canadians. So I am unable to get visa for my daughter. So I had to, and what they said, they cancelled multiple visas. Previously, they used to give 5 years and 10-year visas. Now they have cancelled, so we have to physically apply, and we can only apply for 1 year.
Okay.
So the government is doing this so that maybe the Canadian government will open their eyes and do things faster, but we Indians are only getting affected by all this. Canadian government will. Okay, so what I suggest you, Mai, is basically try to, just pray that things will get wild. Other than that, there is not really much you can do.
Okay. And ఇంకోటి టూరిస్ట్ వీసా అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చా సార్ ఇండియా నుండి?
No, it is no longer an option.
Okay. అంటే ఇది వరకు మా హస్బెండ్ అనిల్ సార్ వాళ్ళతో కనెక్ట్ అయ్యారు, అప్లై చేయొచ్చు అని చెప్పి అన్నారు. అది ప్రాసెస్ చేస్తుండే.
It is a high risk of refusal. Don't do that. In theory, you can apply, but it is not a good option.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Mama. Take care. Yeah. So again, Gurpreet, I've been asking about you, but you don't answer. Yeah. So who is? Ashika, are you waiting? Are you just listening, or you have anything to ask as well? Okay. So iPhone, I've asked you a couple of times, and Gagandeep Karu. Gagandeep?
Hi, Gautam sir.
Yes,
Hello.
please.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, क्या नाम है बेटी आपका?
Hello. Hello, Sashila sir. I'm myself Gagandeep Kaur.
Okay. Can you type your number, Betty? Your connection is not bad. Let me connect you with Jaskirat from my team.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Can you type your number? Jaskirat, Betty, can you type your number, Betty? Jaskirat?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah. So this person, she has low academics. She's a teacher, but her brother still wants to give it a try.
Hello.
She has 46%, Jaskirat.
Yes, sir.
Can you type your number, Betty, Jaskirat?
Yeah, sir. Doing this. Hello.
एक
Hello.
minute, wait, hold on, please. Hold on. Your connection is not clear and it's not comfortable talking to you.
Okay.
Okay. मैं Jaskirat को I'll connect you. Please connect with Jaskirat from my team. She is based in our Punjab team. Okay. आप यहाँ पे Jaskirat का number देखियो आप. She just typed it in the Zoom.
Hello.
Hello. I've given you the number. Can you please call Jaskirat?
Okay, sir. CIP Jaskirat, sir.
Yeah, आप Gagandeep Karu, are you? Your brother just talked to me. Is it you?
Yes, sir. Myself, Gagandeep Kaur.
आपके भाई अभी बात किए थे 1 घंटे पहले.
हाँ जी, sir.
Okay, so Betty, I just explained your brother when you have 46%, it is very risky with the visa refusal, Betty, because your academics are very important. Okay, so there is not really much we can do, but again, if you want to give it a try, we can give it a try and see if it works.
Sir, I really want to try it.
Okay. So where are you? Where are you working? Which city and what is your school? What are you teaching?
Sir, I'm teaching all subjects. I'm teaching primary to senior secondary classes. Actually, 12th, sir.
Okay.
Nursery to 12th. All
That
subjects.
is very good. Okay. So there is one university, Betty, where we work with, and they have a very good program specifically for teaching professionals like you. Let me show you a short video.
Okay, sir.
Just stay with me.
Okay, sir.
8 minutes.
Okay.
So this is Trinity Western University. It is in British Columbia, and we actually have many students there. We've had hundreds of students who are actually in this university, and many of them are like you, who are teachers from high school.
Okay.
So I just show you a short video about this university.
Okay, sir.
Very good university, very good program. It is Masters in Education Leadership, and the tuition fee is also very affordable. Just about $28,000 for a 2-year program.
Okay.
Under $30,000 for a master's.
Okay.
Let me just show you this university, and Jaskirat will take forward and you can talk to her, okay? Ielts is very important, Betty. What is your Ielts score?
Sir, I scored 6 or
You
7.
have-
7
you
or
will
1.
have to score, try
7
to
or-
score 1.5 writing and 7 overall, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, 8 minutes. Let me show you this video.
Established in 1962, TWU's main campus is located in Langley, British Columbia, just a short drive from Vancouver and right next to historic Fort Langley, a picturesque university town located on the banks of the Fraser River. In addition to its Langley campus, TWU offers programs through its Richmond campus, the historic Laurentian Leadership Center in Ottawa, a satellite campus in Bellingham, Washington, and the Crow's Nest Ecological Research Center located on BC's Salt Spring Island. Trinity Western is committed to providing transformational education. Focusing on the liberal arts, sciences, and professional studies, TWU emphasizes excellence in academics and research, all of which is founded upon a thriving Christ-centered community. With a focus on faith-integrated studies and hundreds of student leadership opportunities, it's uniquely positioned to offer students a vibrant life both in and out of the classroom. TWU features 48 undergraduate degrees and 19 graduate degree programs, including business administration, nursing, counseling psychology, education, worship arts, and more. It also offers continuing education and leadership development through certificate and online learning programs. Trinity Western is also home to the Spartans Athletics program, whose world-class teams have captured national championships in volleyball, soccer, hockey, track and field, and in 2019 it launched its new rugby program. Many Spartans athletes have also gone on to represent Canada worldwide in the Olympics and on national teams. The fulfillment of TWU's mission is reflected in the exceptional quality of its over 30,000 alumni who have graduated and entered the global marketplace, drawing on their university education and experience to have a transformational impact on culture. At Trinity Western University, it's not just what you do, it's who you become.
So very good location, very beautiful location. And this
Yes,
is
sir.
in Metro Vancouver, Betty, which is,
Yes, sir.
which is like Switzerland.
Yes, sir.
Very beautiful out there. They have
Sir,
two campuses, Langley and Richmond. Mein.
sir, actually, my question is, there is any college in Calgary? Because my Buaji is living in there.
Getting a admission is also a challenge, but it's very important to choose a right program. आपको बुआ जी का पास जाना है कि आपको वीजा मिलना पड़ेगा?
Visa.
बुआ जी से पहले मिलना आपको वीजा मिलना है.
हाँ जी sir. Yes sir. Visa.
Only have 46%, and it is very important to choose a right program.
Okay sir. Okay sir.
Okay, unfortunately, you have to if you don't get your visa and study in a good institution, your Boaji staying in Boaji is not the primary reason for you to come to Canada.
Okay sir. So which course is?
Whereas we actually have an approval for Bow Valley College, but wahan pe beti you have very limited chances.
Okay.
Wahan pe programs come here, or
Okay.
university you have a better chances. You are not listening to me attentively. Maybe I've showed you this university, which is Trinity Western University, BC mein. And I've explained you that there is a very good program for master's program for teachers like you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, which course which I have to do?
Masters in Education Leadership, which is for teachers.
Okay. Okay, sir. Master.
So this is 8 minutes. Let me share you. So this is a master's program. Masters में बेटी क्या है कि आपको PR में ज़्यादा points मिलेंगे और आपको visa chances will be much better.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. And one thing, remember, 28,000 is the tuition fees, बेटी. So within 30,000. And again, पंजाब और हरियाणा में इतना नौटंकी चल रहा है वहाँ पे. Remember, वहाँ पे इतने सब एजेंट है और ऐसे बताएंगे कि हाँ हम वीजा लगवा देंगे. यहाँ पे कोई बाप बैठा हुआ है उनके एम्बेसी में यहाँ पे.
Thank you, sir. Actually, ऐसे ही होता है.
Nonsense. Okay. It is all nonsense. उनको जूते पकड़ के मारो उनको. Your academics, your work experience is critical. That is more important.
Yes. Yes,
Nothing
sir.
else. Even myself or anybody, we cannot do miracles if your academics and work experience is not relevant and if your Ielts is not good. Okay. So give it a try. We don't accept students with less than 55-60%. हम लोग नहीं करते. But your brother came up and asked for help. He said, "Sir, मुझे कुछ ऐसा लग रहा है कि कुछ hope है कि आपके साथ कुछ होगा." तो I just want to break his hope.
Actually, sir, मैं चाहती भी हूँ बाहर जाकर पढ़ना. मैं चाहती भी हूँ. कुछ circumstances ऐसे थे life में
comes with our reputation as well, right? हम लोग पैसा नहीं लेते हैं. हमें salary pay करना होता है, and we do everything free.
But life में actually sir कुछ ऐसे circumstances आ गए थे जिस वजह से.
That is the reason I understood your brother, and इसीलिए I'm trying to take the risk as well. क्योंकि जब visa refusal होता है बेटी किसका नाम जाता है? People will say, अरे मैंने ये consultancy से apply किया, but you will not say मेरा 40-60% है इसीलिए मेरा refusal आया.
जी.
Right?
हाँ जी.
Okay. So connect with Jaskirat and she will be happy to help you in the future. Okay. Get your Ielts first.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
ठीक है बेटी.
Thank
Okay
you,
then.
sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
care. You're welcome. Take care.
Sir, this is Bindu. I have a small doubt, sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so all the people who I have not taken to care, I have not spoken. Have you been waiting here for 1 or more hours? Anybody I missed? Did I miss anybody? Ali, please. आप बाहर हो, Ali. There is a lot of background noise. आपका?
Actually, I'm traveling on a bus, sir.
You're traveling in a bus.
Yeah.
Where are you, Ali? कहाँ पे अभी आप?
Vijayawada, sir. I'm going to Hyderabad right now.
Okay, yeah, please tell me, Ali.
Yeah, please.
Can you speak
Sir,
a little bit?
Can
you speak a bit loudly if you don't mind?
Yeah, I recently contacted long back 2020.
Recently part of what, sorry?
Just a second, sir.
Ali, let me, Naresh, can you give your number, Naresh?
Okay, sir.
Ali, Naresh is the manager of our Andhra team. Can you type your number, Ali? He will call you so that it will be easy for you to talk.
Yes, sir. That's my number.
Yes, Manpreet. Manpreet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Manpreet.
How are you, sir? Fine.
मैं ठीक हूँ मनप्रीत. आपने did you make the changes, मनप्रीत?
सर मेरे को ना वो अंडरस्टैंड नहीं हुआ लास्ट में जो आपने व्हाट्सएप में मैसेज किया था ना कि लाइक फर्स्ट ईयर यू हैव मेंशन द टेक्निकल कोर्स एंड नेक्स्ट ईयर यू आर सीइंग मैनेजरियल कोर्स, राइट? सो वो आपने पॉजिटिव में बोला था या दैट वाज लाइक ऑब्जर्वेशन आई हैव टू चेंज?
पॉजिटिव में मैंने बोला.
Okay, I thought that I have to change it, like you are asking me that why you are.
It is because it is the program curriculum. Remember, very important for all the students when you're talking, it is not about Canada, it is not about the college. The program curriculum is very important.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Sir, any other change you will suggest apart from that, so that I have done it? I think now that final also, I think you have seen it, sir. I will share with you, no? I think you have seen it.
Let me work on it. I'll try to change a bit myself. Okay, because you know see why you are studying. We have to add a couple of things as well, right? I'll discuss with you and I will tell you. See, remember you have a diploma. You do not have a higher education. You do not have an opportunity to go for higher education. That is what you will have to say there. Okay, because you know I started very young. When I was a diploma, I did not have a higher education. That is also one of the reasons for your motivation why you want to study. Okay, so I will get some points and I will send you back.
Fine, sir. Fine. That sir, tomorrow night I am planning to put a file like after 24 hours. No, that is okay, na? 24
That's
hours.
Okay. Take it forward. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
sir. Then you can just text me, sir. I will add that content, na, sir. It's
okay.
Sir. Thank you.
I will send you some points to work on and we'll finish it today.
Fine, sir. Fine. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. Just one last point, sir. Last time we discussed, na, as my brother is in Canada, he's doing his masters, right? So you told that actually I'm just, sir, worried whether I should mention it as a full like detail or only in one line. Should I mention that like my brother is doing his master in science from University of Regina, like just one line? So I'm just
that is fine. Use this as an advantage. जैसा मैंने आपको advice किया है. You have why Canada में जो है, you can say that my brother is studying in University of Regina. He is, you know, he has explained me the quality of education, the quality of you know, the environment in Canada, like the way what you think, and that is one of the reasons why you have also decided to study in Canada.
Sir, okay, fine. So I will add, sir, because I was just worried because many people are getting.
No, we have hundreds and hundreds of people who have siblings here and have been approved.
Okay, okay, fine. So that I will add, sir. No, thank you.
Okay. So remember the issue here, Manpreet.
Yes, sir.
Not about your brother. It is about your age. You are an adult student.
Yes, sir. Okay.
That is the only risk factor आपके लिए.
Okay, 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 fine, sir, fine. So we have to focus on that point. ठीक है, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, then yeah, take care. Okay. So.
Yeah, sir, this is Bindu, sir. I have small doubts, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, the visitor visa iskunte refuse అవుతుందన్న కదా సార్, అది SOW refuse అవుతుందా సార్?
Visitor visa is very unlikely to get approved now.
Okay, okay. ఓకే, అంటే ఇందాక విజిటర్ వీసా తీసుకుంటే రిస్క్ ఎక్కువ, రిఫ్యూజ్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ ఎక్కువ అన్నా కదా సార్? అంటే విజిటర్ వీసా సార్ లేదంటే SOW అయినా సార్?
Visitor visa. Visitor visa was last time it was approved very for many applications because they were facing a lot of challenges due to the high processing time.
Okay, sir. Aదే sir. Thanks, sir.
Okay, Bindu, take care.
Hello.
Yes, Karan.
Very good evening, sir. So I had wanted to know a few things about how to have an entry in Canada. Actually, back in 2019, I had traveled there for my post graduation, but I returned in 2.5 months, and due to some family reasons. So now I'm planning again to go to Canada. So I just wanted to make sure, like, is it not a regulation breach or something about that? That it might
When did you
increase the
return
chances
back
for
to
rejection.
when did you
Back
back
in
to
2019.
2019, and where did you study, Karan?
George Brown, Toronto downtown.
Where are you from, beta Karan? Which city are you
I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai, se aap. Are you with Ashka or no?
Sorry?
There's another girl here from Mumbai. Kinay, Ashka.
No, I'm not sure.
She is also going through a similar situation now. So 2019, did you apply for your postgraduate work permit or you only studied? And
Oh, no, I didn't complete my study as well. I returned in 2.5 months. So I went there in the month of August and returned in the month of October end.
Okay, and which program were you enrolled, Karan?
PGDM in financial planning.
Okay, and what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm working as a financial analyst.
Okay. Is everything okay with you and your family, Karan Abhi?
Yes, everything is fine, sir. Thank you.
Everything is good. Yeah, no issues, Karan. We had another student from Mumbai, Harsh Mehta.
Okay. The similar situation?
A bit of a similar situation. So he actually, he got his visa for York University, और ऐसा लड़का था वो कि he applied through us.
Okay.
Not take this seriously. वो हमें बिना बताया submit कर दिया without SOP.
Oh.
And his visa was approved.
Okay, that's amazing.
But he did not go back. He did not come to Canada.
Okay.
So after 3 years, this year he applied again with his wife together.
Okay.
And he was approved visa with his wife together.
Okay.
So you have not broken any situations. You had, it's basically if your personal circumstances, you can give it a try. We had students like you who, due to personal issues, we had one student, his name is Sai Kiran. He was from South, so he came here. He literally called me before getting visa. He used to call me day and night. Like I stopped even answering his calls. It was so bad.
Okay.
He came to Canada. Then it was winter, January. He got afraid with the winter. And instead of, again, I had to talk to him like multiple times, 10 times. I explained him and he went back home. He did not stay here.
Okay.
Then last month, he reapplied and he got his visa finally.
Okay. So basically, it's not at all a problem, right? That if I had come back to India like within 2.5 months after coming there.
If you have not broken the law, you had serious justification for that, you could go ahead and you have not broken any. Should be fine.
Okay. No, I'm pretty sure I haven't broken any laws as such. And I just came back to India because I was extremely homesick and it was my first travel apart from going away from the family. So it became very difficult for me at that point.
If you are interested in sending okay.
Okay.
Okay, there are some programs which reopen.
Hello.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Oh, sure.
Okay, let me just show you. I think Abhinav actually shared the program list here. Just give me a second. Abhinav, I can't seem to find him. Yeah. So these are the programs which are open in Centennial College. Let me see if there is anything related to finance. Okay, so interactive media management, sport journalism, corporate communications, hotel and resort, event management, food media, financial planning is open.
Okay.
And I think this might be a good program for you. And also marketing, corporate account management might not be a good program for you. Yeah, I think that's it. Financial planning is open, correct?
Okay.
For January intake, were you planning for January intake or for next intake?
I'm planning for 2023. Even May intake is fine, but I don't think January might be an option open for me at the moment. Is it?
May bit of Karan, very limited programs. May is usually a very small intake.
Okay.
Okay. So financial planning, I think Sentinel also has it for May. Very limited colleges have programs, but I think financial planning Sentinel has May here. Yeah, they are also available in May, but you make sure that, do you have your Ielts and everything ready?
Actually, I'm appearing for the exam on 20th of August.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So let me connect you. Raj is not here, but let me connect you with Gokula Raj from our team. I have an office in Mumbai.
Sorry?
I have an office in Mumbai, Andheri East.
Right. Yeah, I had a word with Raj this evening.
You talked to Raj, right? Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Already in touch with him. Yeah. So think about it, and if you need help and if you'd like to apply, we'll be happy to help you.
All right. And also, I wanted to ask you about if I can be very open with you, regarding my overall plan is to get to Canada and eventually settle down there. So
everybody is coming here. Nobody is coming here just to study and go back.
Right.
Australia, New Zealand will say, yeah, come and study and go back to India. Nobody will go to those countries.
Right. Yeah. So what I wanted to know is is my work experience back in India considered for the credit score calculation there?
Yes, Beta. Yes, I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and we help us extensively from the study visa till the immigration for Canadian experience class. For PNP, we have another lawyer who works in my team.
Okay.
RCI. But for students who are from our background, we do it without additional. We only have charge of one-time consultation fees, very small, but we will help. So getting to your question, yes, if you have an official work experience, qualified work experience from India, you will be able to get points in the Express Entry CRS.
All right. And what if I have an experience like less than 2 years and I have saved 2 post-graduation there in Canada? So will I be eligible then to apply for a PR, or will I have to have some Canadian work experience as well?
Canadian work experience is critical. The reason why you're coming here is you will get additional points for your studies and also Canadian work experience. Just with Indian work experience, it is going to be difficult unless you have 8 or higher in IELTS.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
it?
All right, sir. Thank you so much. These are the only questions I had for now.
Yeah. So Karan, this is a permanent Zoom link, and this is active from 10:30 a.m. in the morning. We have a North and West India team in the morning. In the afternoon, we have South India team, and in evening or morning Toronto time, I'm here with Nihil J. Okay.
All right, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I shared our social media links here, just in case. I'm sharing it again. So this is our Zoom link, CIP Zoom, and then Facebook. Copy this.
Have you sent that on this Zoom link itself, Zoom chat?
Yes, I'm just sending it. Yeah, I've just
Okay,
sent it.
yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right. Also, one more question. Like, do you guys even help with writing the SOP?
No, beta. This is, one thing which I principally don't do it. We will definitely advise you. But remember, writing SOP is your journey. It has to be when you go for this agencies or SOP writers, right?
Okay.
What they do, they have a template and they do it. It is your journey. Only you can write the best of your abilities. You will spend 1 day, 2 days and do it. We will tweak it. We will advise you on that. But again, it is very principally, I advise any student not to take services of an SOP writer or have agencies write, because it is not correct. It is your life, your journey, and simple. If you want to study in Canada, if you cannot even write your SOP, how will you graduate and be successful here?
Right, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Gautam sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, Karan. Take care. Bye.
Yep, thank you.
Yes.
Hi, Gautam sir.
Yes, Kiran.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm good, please. How are you?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my visa status, sir. I have my friend here with me. He has some doubts regarding the study permit, sir.
Okay,
Can you talk to him?
Is your friend
Hello?
Harsha? Yes.
No, sir.
Hi, this is Ajay.
Yes, Babu Ajay. Tell me, Ajay.
Good evening. So I'm wondering how necessary it is to have IELTS. Like for the college admit, you can go through TOEFL as well, right? But I heard that for immigration Canada, you need IELTS. Like, is that necessary?
So, Ajay, tell me about yourself. Nana, where are you from?
I'm from Guntur.
Guntur, okay. You're from
Yeah.
Guntur. Okay. So, if you have researched about Canada, so Canada, the government of Canada has a program called SDS, Student Direct Stream. So this program is to facilitate easy visa processing for international students from countries like India, Brazil, Philippines. So as per the STS program, it is advisable to take IELTS, which is,
Yeah,
so
I'm hearing you.
So the advice is, if it is possible, take IELTS. If it is not, then TOEFL is okay. However, your application will be considered non-SDS. And especially if you're going for a 2-year program, you will still have to show the funds more. For example, SDS students, what they do, they pay the 1-year tuition fees. They have the GIC, right? So, okay. So if you go under the non-SDS, we still advise you to pay the 1-year tuition fees, to take the GIC, right? And if you're going for a 2-year program, you might have to show additional funds as well, because this is non-SDS. So we have many students who have recently applied under non-SDS and have been approved visa.
Great.
Okay, so no issues. So which institution and program are you planning to apply, Ajay?
Regarding that, I'm still in the initial stages. I will log into your Zoom tomorrow. We can discuss deeper.
Yeah, you can discuss deeper with Naresh there. Naresh, can you share your number?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, this is Naresh from our Andhra team, Ajay. Do connect with him. And also you can, in detail, you can also connect with Anil sir. This Zoom is a permanent Zoom link and Anil sir is in the afternoon. Okay. So after 12 o'clock, Anil sir is there. Please do reach out to him and you can discuss as well. For me, because it is late for people out there and many people, we can discuss. I can give you some basics and I will delegate you a person. So you can talk to Naresh or Anil sir. And if you have any more questions, you can reach out to me. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Take care. Nice talking to you. Take care.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harsha Balla is here and Kuldeep.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Harsha.
Sir, this is regarding my PR application, sir. Like, as I already discussed, మీతో already మాట్లాడాను sir. If you remember, I'm not sure. I'm from Lakehead University.
You are from Lakehead University and you want to do PNP.
No, I already did, sir. Like, I just received a document for additional information. Like, I added my spouse in it.
Okay.
They requested some documents, so I'm just wondering, like, I'm unable to understand the terms over there. If I can share my screen.
Send it to me on WhatsApp, please.
Yeah, I already sent it, sir, but I don't think so.
Can you send? Yeah, there are too many messages. Can you just put a short message? Hi, I will track it. Okay. And if you can wait, let me just finish to Mohammed and Kuldeep, and then I can do.
Okay, definitely. I'll wait.
You're online now, so just stay with me. Okay. Kuldeep, Kumar, and Mohammed.
Yeah, hi. Hello, Anar. How are you?
And then I'm
Please,
fine.
Kuladip.
Yes, please.
యాక్చువల్గా మా వైఫ్ ఇక్కడ చదువుతుంది అంటే కెనడాలో.
Okay.
సో తనది August 19th స్టడీ అయిపోతుంది.
August 19th. Okay.
Yeah.
Where
So hello.
Where is he? Where is she studying?
సెనకా కాలేజ్. అంటే 2 కోర్సెస్ మీ ద్వారానే అప్లై చేస్తాం. ఫస్ట్ అంటే 2020లో గుర్తు ఫస్ట్ డైరెక్ట్ స్ట్రీమ్ తనకే వచ్చింది వీసా అని అప్పుడు మెసేజ్ పెట్టారు.
That is nice. That's very good. Yes, Seneca does not pay us for Indian students, but we still help.
అప్పుడు మేము కూడా ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఒక 5 మెంబర్స్ దాకా రెఫర్ ఆల్రెడీ జాయిన్ అయ్యాం. సో నాకు కూడా SOWP అప్పుడు కరోనా టైంలో 50 days లో వచ్చేసింది అప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ డైరెక్ట్ అప్పుడు.
That's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's.
సో అది తను సో జాబ్ అప్లై చేయాలనుకుంటే సో ఎప్పటి నుంచి అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు, సో అది అంటే ఎప్పటి నుంచి జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు, సో అది కొంచెం.
I didn't get to understand, Kuldeep. Job అంటే ఏంటి, ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటి?
అంటే సో తన స్టడీస్ August 19th అయిపోతుంది.
Okay. So
తను ఫుల్ టైం జాబ్ చేసుకోవచ్చా?
For an international student to work full time, they have to apply for the postgraduate work permit.
Okay.
Okay. So that is very important. Postgraduate. Part-time job, once a student finishes the studies, the grades are posted. They also have the course completion letter. She is no longer an international student, full-time international student. And as such, she is not eligible for part-time or full-time until she applies for postgraduate work permit.
Okay. సో అంటే తన గ్రేడ్స్ వచ్చే వరకు చేసుకోకూడదు అనమాట.
So grades వచ్చే వరకు she can do part-time. And once she finishes her studies and receives the grade, she is already finished, graduated. She is no longer an international student. As such, she cannot
work full time
until she applies for her postgraduate work permit.
Okay. Okay, thanks. So అదే కొంచెం డౌట్ ఉండింది, సో ఎలా.
Sure. Kuldeep, you did not come to any of our parties, Kuldeep?
సో అంటే అప్పుడు అంటే చూసాము ఓన్లీ సిఏపి ఆన్ గోయింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అని ఉండింది. సో అదే బోట్ పార్టీ ఉండింది కదా.
Yes.
సో అప్పుడు చూసాము.
You have a party, please. Any CIP students are welcome.
సో అంటే మేము వచ్చింది మీతో శనక సో అది మీకు ఏం రాదు కదా ప్రాఫిట్, సో అందుకు రీచ్ అవ్వలేదు.
It's a get together party, doesn't matter. Okay.
సో అందుకు ఓకే బాగుండదేమో అని మేము అప్రోచ్ అవ్వలేదు అప్పుడు.
Next time. Okay.
Okay, thanks. ఈసారి ఉన్నప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా.
Have any seat restrictions, right? For example, boat, there was only 190 people.
Yeah.
So if it is specifically, then we will get back and say on that. But please, love to connect with you and your wife. Okay.
Yeah. సో నాకు కూడా అప్పుడు SOW 50 days లో వచ్చేసింది అప్పుడు లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ అక్టోబర్ లో. లక్కీగా.
Everything worked out well for you. I'm glad. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, Kuldeep. Okay then, Kuldeep. Nice talking.
Okay, thank you. It's nice talking to you. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye.
Have a good night. Bye.
Good day. Still here.
Good night. Sorry, good day.
Okay, Harsha Balla. Harsha, let me just finish with Mohammed and then.
No problem. Sure.
Yeah. Mohammed.
Hi, Gautam sir.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
I have a small doubt. Like my sister is planning for May 2023 intake, and she's going to opt for a 1+1 course. So does she has to take a break in between, or can she
It's not
continue?
mandatory. She can continue. Usually people want to take a break, one, because they can work full time during this break. So it helps to a certain extent with their finances. That is one. Or they are very tired. They want to go spend some time with family. In that case, they take a break, but it is not mandatory. If your sister wants to study without taking a break, it is still fine. No issues on that.
Like if she is studying in 2 different colleges for 2 different 1-year courses, can she take 1 year 4 months
Yes.
break in between?
Yes, she can. Does she already have an acceptance or no?
Yes, she already has an acceptance letter from Northern College, I think.
Okay, no issues. Should be fine.
Yeah, and she's looking for another course now, which would be for George Brown, I guess. She's looking for a dental hygienist course.
It is a very high demand course and very limited seats. So
Okay.
I hope it works out for her.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
Okay, Mama, take care. Yeah, bye. Harsha?
Sir.